how's it going, everybody?
Hi.
We're waiting on our lovely DM, but we wanted to say hi and just thank you for the raid, everyone. You guys are wonderful.
We've gone rogue.
We have gone rogue. So everything that we say now and do now is canon, and
It
Kyle,
is, yeah.
if Kyle doesn't know about it or find out about it, all the better. So it is all good. So yeah, welcome to Planar Allies. Oh, actually, well, speaking of the devil, hold on one sec. Let me just add this guy.
This wonderful dim.
Well, hello.
Hello.
I hear we just got
Hello.
raided.
Yep.
We did
We
indeed.
did.
Fabulous. All right, let's. We've got a whole bunch of people today.
Ooh.
I love it. Thank you for the gift sub. That's delightful. There's...
Yo, Janasi!
Okay, all
That's
right.
5. Oh my
Are
gosh.
we?
Ooh.
Oh my God, are we live right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
We're live.
Yeah.
We're live right now.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't count me in. I was totally
Well, you were late, so
like backstage thing. Like
Right.
we're
That's
just
hilarious.
Like, okay, so here's what we need to do.
for some
Here's
reason
the
we just
thing.
assumed that
Here's
you
the
knew that
business.
you were live. We definitely threw you in the deep end
Yeah,
for sure.
you played it in
You
pretty well.
absolutely.
I didn't
I
realize.
mean, I feel.
I was convinced
I
you
have-
do.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
I have cracks on my back right now, and I don't appreciate it. There's hi everyone. I hope you're all having a fabulous Tuesday. And there is. Oh my God, we're already almost to a hype grade. Jesus.
Yeah.
Aaron
Oh my god, that's
Janowski, you're
another 1,000 bits.
fabulous. You are
Oh,
fabulous.
gosh.
So there are a
What?
couple of things. Let me go through this. So hi everybody, rating in from Roll Together. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. We are so grateful to have you here today. Everybody has been thrown into the Astral Plane, so we're going to see some very interesting things happening today.
It's the most unique Shark Week I've ever been part of.
Right? I mean, come on.
I mean, it's still
there is-
technically episode 3 of Shark Week, but
Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
how much sharks are gonna be involved.
I would love to let you all know that I just got an email from Twitch saying that there's some weird new thing that they're doing where they're
Oh,
going to
the
be
boost
experimenting
train.
with some small, the boost train thing. So we're about to get a hype train.
Oh.
So if anybody wants to help us get to like a boost train and see what the
says it's
hell that
close.
is.
Yeah, how do I do that?
There
Oh, we're
is-
close?
It's close
that would be
right
amazing.
now.
So if anybody
You
just
probably
wants to
could
drop
just
like
trigger
100 bits or
yeah,
a
that would
sub
probably trigger it.
in there, that would be amazing.
Let's do it.
Also, the entire group gets bonuses if we hit a hype train. So depending on the
Nice.
level that we get to in the hype train, all kinds of things happen. Thank you for
Give me
kicking
bonuses.
that off, Mick
Oh,
Bluff.
yeah.
So
It's a train.
exciting.
It's a train.
Oh
So
my God, Michael Ross
Oh my
with
God.
5 subs.
Boost
All right, hold on.
train.
Let me go through this list and say thank you
Oh,
because my mama raised me right.
how many?
Thank you, Eric Janasi, for all of the fabulousness that you've thrown. You make me very happy. There is, thank you for the follow, reading aloud. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Flock Obama, for the
We
5
level
community subs. That is amazing. Okay, where are we at this point?
I think we're level 5
3?
hype
Level
train.
4
Oh
or
my
5.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What
And
is
all of us have to
happening
roll
here?
like 4 times on the
Yeah, no, everybody.
wheel.
It's just gonna be all chaos.
Oh my
all
gosh.
the time
Three
today.
chaos wheels.
Yeah.
There is
At least.
I think we're gonna do a little something different with that. So first, Lando, please let us know what happens with each level of hype train that we get to here.
So
at Planet
I'll go
Alice.
through them real quick. So first level, all players get blessed for the first comment of the session. Second level is everyone gets inspiration. Third level
So
is
everybody, you have inspiration. Please mark it on your
Yeah.
character
Oh,
sheets.
cool.
level 3 is all players get heroism spell for the entire session.
For the whole session.
The whole session. Level 4 is a helpful NPC will assist players.
Oh.
And then 5, we instant roll a dice giveaway.
Oh, that's right. Yay! So if we get to, I think we've got like 13% away from level 5, where we will just give away some fabulous Phoenix dice.
We are
One of
so
our sponsors.
close.
They are
Phoenix
fabulous.
dice.
The reason we love Phoenix Dice is because they make all of their dice from recycled materials, because they love the world we live in just as much as all the worlds we play in. So, yep, that's right. Amber's got a fabulous Phoenix Dice bag right there. And
Roll
the
mine.
lovely thing is, when you win, it's not a specific set. You get to pick any dice that you want
What
on
is
the
happening?
entire site.
Wait, what?
So that's
What?
fabulous. Oh my God. And it looks like we need, hey, everybody, we just hit level 5, which means everybody, I'm going to give 5 minutes for this. Everybody, please hit exclamation point raffle.
Yay!
Exclamation point raffle for a fabulous dice
We're
giveaway.
at,
Get that
220%.
raffle going. That's
Yeah.
friggin'
Wow.
amazing. Thank you so much, Wizard Magic. You're fabulous. Crowley and 72, thank you for the 5 community subs. That's incredible. Mac, thank you for the 3 community subs. And Erijanasi for the bits. This is, like, I can't even tell you. This is so amazing. I was just thinking somebody was gonna like throw 100 bits and we could sort of check out the boost, like see if that's a boost train.
But now
And
we're
oh my
smashing.
God.
That's
Oh
another-
my God.
That's another
We are-
6 bits, 600 bits.
Yes, we are so I feel like we are now just I thank you for helping us just abuse the algorithm right now. Thank you for helping us just shatter a whole bunch of fabulousness. So now we need to go through real quick and we need to see what's happening. Lando, can you please take notes on this so that we can add everything up?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay,
I'm trying to
so
catch up.
first, Erijanasi, 500 bits. Erijanasi, 1 sub. Space Jammer, 1 sub. Space Jammer, another sub. Erijanasi, 5 subs. Erijanasi, 1,000 bits. Mac Bluff, 100 bits. Flock Obama, 5 community subs. Erijanasi, 200 bits. Wizard Magic, 5 subs. Erijanasi, 100 bits. Kralian, 5
What is-
subs. Mac, 3 subs. Erijanasi, 600 bits. And Space Jammer, 3 subs. Did you get all of that?
No, it was too fast. But I'll scroll back and I got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, all right, fabulous.
We can move on. We can move on.
So what that means is I'm going to start adding things up. All right. First off, how many subs do we have total? I feel like it's a lot. Like
It's probably
1,
30
2, 3, 8, 13, and then 18, and then 23, and then 26, and then 29 subs. All right, is what we've got. Oh, there's 30. There we go. Thank you for
Yay.
the sub slurp. That's amazing.
Yay, Slurp.
Round it out.
Amazing.
Fabulous. So we've got a full 30. Oh my God,
Just
thank you so
win?
much.
Is that the bonus? We win?
There it is. With 30 subs, that's supposed to be that. So
We don't even have a thing for that.
No.
we've
Should
got
we?
so community subs 30 with 2,000 bits is what we just did. That's incredible.
Wow.
Thank you so much. That is amazing.
Bless.
I am about to lose my mind. Like I can't.
2,000 recommendations.
2,000 recommendations.
Wait,
the
what happened?
fuck does that
So
mean?
We
if
just
you
got boosted with.
I think
the
I
higher
think-
level you get on a boost train, the more people Twitch will then recommend your stream to.
Oh my
And,
God.
like, the sidebar,
Okay, fabulous. So I guess that's a thing. You found the secret half match. You win Twitch. Please Bezos jet play. That's right. Reading aloud. We did it. So what I'm going to say is the first 6 times, and I'm going to please players, put this down on your notebooks in your spaces. The first 6 times you are asked to roll anything, you will in fact roll on the Wheel of Chaos.
Oh my god.
Now, what I will say is that your Wheel of Chaos things are not going to last past the end of this session.
Oh,
So
that makes sense.
get creative and utilize them appropriately. You also are getting all of the extras. So everybody is now under heroism, and you get bless, and you get an inspiration. And for the 2,000 bits, I am going to pop up an environmental effect. So chat, I need you to make a choice together. Whether you are going to choose the environmental effect Boss Monster,
Oh, please.
Shortened Timer, or Horrible Secrets. Let me know. This is for the environmental effect for the entire thing. So chat in general, let me know if you want Boss Monster, Timer, or Secrets. We can in fact do a little poll here. I'm going to do a little poll. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to do that. While we are doing this poll, hey, everybody, let's start with, how about you, Space Jammer? Hey, Amber, why don't you tell me what happened to you last week? What happened to your fabulous character?
Right. Sorry. My brain just went like totally shut down because I was writing down everything that. All right. What? I mean, we went back to the Feywild to enjoy Shark Week, and listen, being from the Feywild, Shark Week is like one of my favorite times of the year. Everyone.
So let me clear up one little thing. We're not actually in the Feywild, but the rules of the Feywild exist. We are on Briny Bridge, the island of the Halfling Pirates.
Well, we were.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We were.
Yeah, were yes.
Well, we were on Briny Bridge. We were. I mean, and Shark Week. Listen, it just brings a little bit of home back here.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, there was so much chaos and confusion. Everyone was a fucking shark. It was great. But then, I mean, we were like a Leviathan came out of nowhere, and I was just vibing. I was just trying to have a good time, and then the Leviathan just tried to come and just annihilate everything. But we ended up stopping that. I met some old friends, pretty cool. And then all of a sudden, you know, we learned that planar touchstones, when in close proximity to each other, have some really nasty effects if you're not constantly being aware of your planar touchstones. Duraxis and I had quite an explosive realization there. In order to
why don't we toss it to Duraxis to talk a little about that fabulous explosive moment?
That was quite painful, actually. Yeah, I was unconscious, and someone decided that they should come and like detonate me when I was like.
Didn't you want your ass saved?
Oh my god! It looks like we got secrets for our environmental effect. Fabulous. All right. Let's see how that pans out for everybody. Yes, you were saying.
Yeah, so I got like exploded after making an illusion of a dragon to try to distract the sea creature. Yeah. And passed out because it was a little bit too much. I bit off more than I could chew in terms of that illusion. But we saved the day. I mean, I saved the day. Clearly, it was pretty much on me. Yeah, but then I got rewarded by Kahani coming in and just like detonating me. That was cool. So I'm quite hurt now.
Yeah,
Um,
Well,
absolutely.
it's
you could have been dead.
yeah, I could have been dead.
This is true.
But then I wouldn't be
It's
here to
absolutely
complain
true.
about being detonated. So, you know, there's that.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey there. Reginald, what happened to you last week?
Oh well, normal day really. Just fought a giant elemental creature, created some kind of multi-dimensional skyrite. Saw that the entire planet that I'm on and this whole crystal sphere is totally out of whack.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of my life. So
probably.
just really solid day altogether. You know.
Yeah, no, it's delightful. That just makes me very happy. Yeah. No, you discovered a lot about the lore of this world. You absolutely did, yes. What about Gulch? Were you with us last week?
I was not here last week.
No. So Gulch was enjoying the Sharknado that was
Yep.
created
Still
when
charmed.
Leviathan picked up all of the sharks that people had been turned into, and was playing with them, which is always fun. Everybody likes a good Sharknado. There's Rathan. What happened to you last week?
So like Karani said, we were like just vibing to Shark Week, right? Or chilling. People were turning to sharks. The hags were doing their thing. All my friends were actually competing and making it happen, and that was kind of cool. I didn't think they would be all like, "Yeah, let's summon Leviathan," and then they summoned Leviathan, and I was like, "Sick." So then it kind of like dawned on us that like non-fake can die when the blood started splattering in the guts, and we're like, oh wait, it was kind of a problem.
Yeah, that's
and
the thing.
then
That's the thing with privilege, is not understanding, really what's going on with the people around you.
I only know the Fey way, man. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm learning a lot
Absolutely.
about people now. I guess learning perspectives.
Yeah.
And then speaking of learning, I think I learned a whole lot about the world, but like, if you can't explain it, then like, did you really learn it?
Yeah, exactly.
And I can't really explain it, but I had like a really crazy head trip, and I can't explain what I saw because I would just know something would happen, but
terrible things are gonna happen. So for the edification of the fabulous people in chat, Rathan got an image of how the entire universe is actually set up, and it's too much for any mortal brain. And now, whenever he attempts to talk about what he saw or about his planar touchstone, something, he has to roll a d20, and unless he crits, so if he gets 1 through 19, something weird and random happens instead of any sound coming out of his mouth. If he
it's like
crits,
wild magic, except inverse. It's inverse wild magic.
Yeah, absolutely. So, with that, before we set the scene, I would like to shout out a couple of our fabulous sponsors very quickly. Let's go through that. Number one, we've already talked about Phoenix Dice, and I think now would be a good time. Has everybody entered the raffle? I hope everyone's entered the raffle that we got for a level 5 hype train. And Lando, if while I am giving the sponsors, you could give us a winner, that would be fabulous.
Make sure everyone got a chance.
There is. So thank you to Hero Forge. You can see Hero Forge 3D characters behind all of our players today. Hero Forge is absolutely fantastic for creating visual representations of 3D characters, or actually getting 3D minis that they will paint and send right to your very door, which is glorious. We have an affiliate code with them, so if you'd like to help us out and support a fabulous member of the community, please go head over to Hero Forge and get some fabulous minis today. D&D Beyond, without whom my brain would fall out the side of my head, keeps everything organized. So hey, they just announced a whole new book this time. This book, very excited to say, is written exclusively by people of color and Alphabet Mafia people. It is so exciting. I am so happy about this. So please head over to them, go pre-order this delightful book. Or if you still need the new Mordenkainen book, or if you haven't gotten your Strixhaven or you haven't gotten the new Critical Role book, just go head over there, use our affiliate code that is down in the About section, and go get that stuff and help us out. We're very excited about that. Also, there is Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, where you can play Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. That is what you can do. It's a fabulous mobile game, and you can play as almost anybody. My personal favorite is Jarlaxle, because why? Who knows why I love Jarlaxle?
Because of his amazing hat.
He does have an amazing hat, and that's the most important thing about any adventure is your hat. You gotta have a good hat.
It's true. That's actually facts.
Yeah, no, it is 100% facts, and you can go to the library, you can check it out, right? And if you would like to go play that, you can use the code that you see on your screen to get and unlock an Electrum chest, which will give you all kinds of in-game goodies. Yay! Ooh. And with that, I think maybe it's time to play some D&D. You wanna play some fucking D&D?
Let's do it.
I guess.
Yeah, and
Perhaps.
the winner of the raffle is Amber,
Yeah.
the space jabber. So
You get
I timed the drawing kind of poorly, but she won.
You let me know. I will set you up with some fabulous dice. Amber, why don't you chat with me after this stream?
No,
so hey,
stop yelling at me.
I will not. And for that, you have disadvantage on all your rolls. The rest of it, because I am a punitive DM. No, that is not true.
I think I have it written down that I have advantage on all my rolls, actually.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Well, if you read it online, you know.
The internet doesn't lie, you know. What?
No, it's true. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna need some excitement here. Are we
Let's
ready?
do it.
Hell yeah.
We're in
Yay!
the space.
Okay. It's time to set the scene. Gonna take my glasses off for this. All right. Gonna set the scene. Things happened almost too quickly to understand. A vision, not just of the world, but of the universe. The music of the spheres, guiding reality, moving everything forward. And if you know the song, you know everything that ever has happened or ever will happen. A song created by the crystal spheres, and a dissonance created by the one that broke. It's more than a brain could handle, the entire history of the multiverse, and it is beginning to affect Rithon detrimentally. But as soon as they come back and attempt to discuss it, Karhani, wielding the power of her touchstone and connecting to the power of the Dark Elves,
What?
shifts something powerful. The combination of not one, but two planar touchstones is far more than either of them are individually. With the power of the luminous geometry, controlling order and the golden spiral, and the power of Auliel, the living touchstone, the soul dragon, with the power to move people to and from the astral plane. Their powers were amplified and sent reeling out of control. Before a word could be spoken, an entire island seemingly fell asleep as every living soul was transported to the astral plane. Every halfling, every fairy, every hag, and every elemental suddenly appearing disoriented in the place where imagination meets reality. Now, you see before you, stretched into infinity, swirling chaos. Beautiful, but distant and strange. You see shapes, but distance means nothing anymore. What looks like a castle 1,000 miles away in one moment looks to be just next door the next time you blink, and then right back where it was again. You see surrounding you thousands of people, thousands of silver cords leading back to the prime material plane. What do you do?
Crying, just straight up.
Just weeping.
Mouth fully agape, just tears.
Absolutely. What about you, Gulch? What's happening over there?
Gulch is mostly just confused. Was the charm still active on him up until this happened? Or would it have ended before this?
It's pretty much up until this point. You were still charmed, and then this just sort of broke any enchantment.
Yeah, you were charmed. You thought the hags were like super cool.
Yeah.
They were.
They
were.
So I guess Gulch just looks confused, mostly about this, but also thinking about like, why did that happen? Like, why was I just playing along with Shark Week?
You do have magic, right?
Yeah.
So
I
you know a charm. You know a charm when it wears off. Like, you're aware that you were charmed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dark Week, baby.
Hey, what about Rathan? What's going on over there?
Rathan is kind of like dropped on his knees, with a really grateful look on his face. He's just really happy. Anyone who's
Absolutely.
around him can hear him utter, "I've never thought I would have the privilege in my travels to witness something so unique and esoteric." And he's just looking around. He looks to Duraxis, and he says, "I don't know what's going on, but honestly, friend, thank you for somehow inviting me in your journeys and being with you, because whatever happens, I have never seen anything like this before."
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, sorry, just above table. This is the same plane that we went with Glappy, right?
No, that is the ethereal plane. This is the astral plane.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
astral plane, for those who do not know, the astral plane is essentially where all the other planes came from. It is a transitive plane that allows you to travel to anywhere in the multiverse. If you can find the right portal, they're called color pools. And each pool has a different color that leads to a different plane. Here in the astral plane, in a lot of respects, thought becomes reality. Not quite in the same way that it does in limbo, but this is where reality comes from. This is pure imagination, essentially. And this is where the gods are born. There are entire cities that are built on the backs of dead gods, because not only are they born here, they also die here.
How much of that does Reginald know from his studying travels?
You may make me an Arcana check. And with that, we will roll our first.
Yay!
Yeah. Which one do you want me to do first? The chaos?
You may. This is something that I wanted to ask the players.
Sorry, are we all rolling?
Nope, just them.
Okay.
You will each roll when you do your first. When you do your first, you will roll. I wanted to ask you, though, does anybody, because with if we use 10 of these subs, somebody can upgrade their legendary item.
Ooh.
So think about it amongst the players. Everybody can have many, many wheels of chaos, or we can start upgrading some legendary items. But
cool.
for now, you have just gained 4 legendary resistances.
Ooh.
Not bad,
Nathaniel. That's delightful. For those of you who don't know, the Wheel of Chaos offers all kinds of stuff. Even if you cannot particularly use that as your class, it is the job of the players to find a way to make it happen. If you get key points and you are a wizard, maybe you can do extra bursts of magic. Maybe you can move much faster. Who knows? If you tell me a fabulous story, you normally get what you want here. So,
Arcana check? How's a dirty 29? Did we lose it?
Can
It's
someone
pretty good.
repeat what was just said over the last 30 seconds? Because I heard nothing.
well, Amber.
I still can't hear anything.
Oh,
No.
no.
Hello?
Hold on.
Hello?
No.
okay.
For a
Are
second, I
you?
thought that was an ADD thing and not.
Right.
Oh.
No, I mean, it's totally fair.
It's true. Dirty 29 is definitely a sex
Hold on, we're
thing.
troubleshooting
And
audio
Mike,
live.
Mike, I would appreciate it
Live.
if you
Right.
would, in
Try that again.
fact, can you hear us now?
You back? You back with us?
Oh,
Hello.
There
I can't hear any of it. Oh
Lando,
my
would
God,
you
Jesus.
communicate
Can you
with
hear
her in
me?
chat?
Yeah.
There's, and we'll just keep going while that's happening.
Coming through.
There's, so with a
Hold on, I
dirty
might have to leave the
29
call and come back. I'm sorry.
there is, so with a dirty 29, you absolutely understand like most of the history of the astral plane. It's absolutely a thing. There's if you do that, that is, so you know all about the dead gods, you know all about how this works, where it comes from. One thing that you also understand immediately about the astral plane is that gravity is subjective. So you can choose for gravity to be any direction that you want it to, and your movement is based on your intelligence.
I have
Here.
a lot of intelligence,
Yeah.
Kyle. How
So
exactly?
essentially, so your movement is, your base movement here is 5 feet for every point of intelligence that you have.
Wait, okay, so then it would be 5 times 20? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, your base movement is 100 feet around in the astral plane.
I look at everybody and I realize how free I am right now as a wizard, and I just start flying around to like at the fastest speed I can. I'm like just completely like over the moon, and I just look at Rathon. I just fly up to him and I grab him, and I'm like, "This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. I've never been here, but I've always wanted to go."
Oh, I'm glad you're excited. Go, where are we going?
Anywhere. Let's explore. We have to see everything we can here. I don't know.
Yeah, as you are doing that, suddenly you start hearing these screams of terror from thousands of people who have no idea what is happening right now.
Push him off of me as he's like throwing me around. Is there like debris around?
Nope, you're in the astral plane.
There's
So
nothing
no.
actual physics. Okay, never mind. I just push him off and then I realize I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you actually, can you come back? I'm sorry. I don't know how to move.
Sorry.
How do you do that?
How
are you doing this?
It all works with your mind. It's all perception.
No, if it was perception, I'd be better at it.
It's hard to explain. You just know it. God, I don't.
Are we
It's delightful.
in danger here?
Oh, actually, you know what? Can you just take me over to the people? I think we gotta go see what's up with them.
As soon as he says take me, I grab him and I pull him as fast as I can over there.
Take me to the P?
Sorry, fabulous. Hey, Diraxis, what's going on over there with you?
I guess he'll follow Reginald because he doesn't know what's going on. And when he asked if it was dangerous, the question was ignored, which is kind of concerning, honestly. So, Kahani Gulch, we probably should.
You may absolutely make an Arcana check if you'd like to see if you know anything about the Astral Plane, and you may also roll on the Wheel of Chaos.
19.
Look at you!
Oh, Wheel of Chaos. All right.
Chaos.
Ooh, that's
You have
4
gained
or 3 extra
attacks. There we
Right.
go. I love it. All right. So, hey, Lando, what you know with the 19 is that you, in fact, are familiar with the Astral Plane. You know the basics of the Astral Plane, like how you move, that your silver cord is tying you directly back to your physical body. And this is something that that Nathaniel would know as well.
Who's Nathaniel?
Sorry, Reginald. I don't know why I keep wanting to call you Nathaniel.
You said that earlier. I was like,
I was like,
huh?
what?
It's like
It's all really old. It's all names for really old white guys. Like that's what it is.
Okay.
Like Nathaniel is like the quintessential like white white colonist.
I get it.
So you would also know that your silver cord, and you see them. Everybody is attached to a silver cord. That the silver cord attaches you to your physical body, and if your silver cord is severed, that your physical body will begin to die, and you have a total of 1 minute to get back to your physical body somehow, or your physical body will die, and then your soul will begin to dissolve.
awesome.
Yeah, one of the perils
soul, but it was terrible.
Does Diraxis know this with the 19?
Yeah, that's why you don't put like a soul in a can of Coke, because it'll dissolve overnight.
Yeah.
You know, like this. You would know that. That's one of the most basic things that people know about traveling in the astral. Is that
this would be the worst time for a player betrayal. Start
Start
cutting silver cords.
Now, silver cords are difficult to destroy.
Okay.
Like regular
It's not
weapons
just
aren't
like-
really going to hack it.
It's good.
Ha! Hack it.
You're a hack it.
I mean, I
Hey,
heard that there was a silver chord that Diraxis played, and it pleased something.
Oh, did it? Did
I
it?
don't know.
Ooh.
Was he on the roof?
mean,
Dude.
Y'all don't really care for the astral plane, do you?
No, they don't. They don't,
Haunted roof.
Amber. They...
It goes like this.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it? Was it the fourth and then the fifth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's yes. Hey Karhani, what's going on with you over there?
Or like everyone else is just in awe and like really chilled out and just like, oh yeah, I guess this is fine, this is cool, whatever. Karhani's freaking out. She had no idea that this was like within the realm of possibility with her, with her planar touchstone. She's just like, what the fuck is this? Where
Yeah.
are we? I didn't ask for this.
What? Yes. I'm going to need from Karhani. I'm going to need 2 rolls.
Okay.
I am going to need an Arcana check, and I'm going to need a Perception check.
Okay, great.
They both in Wheel of Chaos.
Arcana. And Kyle, while my headphones were dead for a second, what was that you said about intelligence relating to speed?
You'll find out if you get the high Arcana check.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you might find
sure
out.
will. Yeah, maybe I'll let you know.
Well, inspiration does mean that I have advantage on rolls.
Oh, that is
so-
correct. She's using her inspiration. Karhani.
Yeah, that's a 21 and a 16.
All right, so with a 21, you know that the way you move in the astral sea is by using intelligence. It is directional gravity, so you can choose any area to be the floor, which means that you could put the floor in front of you and just fly straight if you want. But you can move up to 5 feet per intelligence point per round. So if
Oh,
you're
shit.
super intelligent, you move much faster.
Okay, all right. Wait, per intelligence point. So like,
Not the pluses, but
Not the
the
Not-
bonus,
no.
but the actual
The full
holy
stat,
shit.
Yeah.
So with
Yeah.
a 20 intelligence, Reginald moves 100 feet per round.
I have an
I'm-
18 intelligence.
I have a
Ooh,
17.
yeah.
I was gonna
Hell
say.
yeah.
You're moving 90 around. There you go. You got
Holy
this.
fuck. Okay.
And
Got a bunch of
please give me a
smarties here.
perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what you see. Let's see if you see something. Ooh, yeah. With a 21, you notice that
Let's crush it.
everyone else has a silver cord attached to them, but you don't.
Uh-oh.
You realize that what that means. You pretty quickly put 2 and 2 together because your planar touchstone is the soul dragon. You're actually physically in the astral realm, not just your soul.
Oh, damn.
Oh wait,
You're-
do I have to roll on the wheel of chaos twice too? Shit.
Twice.
Twice.
That's right.
Can I roll
Get
to
it.
see if I understand
All
how to
right,
move?
you get 4. You get 4 sorcery points, 4 little bits of meta magic there, and roll for me one more time, please. And
Hold
let's
on.
see what you get.
Oh, give me a second. It says your message is identical to the one you sent me.
Oh yeah, pull it together, Amber. trying to spam.
Yeah.
Trying to spam in our chat.
Dear.
Stream monsters. Real stream monsters are here.
As we wait for that to happen. Tell me,
Okay.
what are you going to do with all of these people that are screaming around you, trying to figure out what the hell is going on? Oh, damn. Amber just got 3 legendary actions,
That's not bad at
Wow.
all.
Wow.
which means at the end of an enemy's turn, you may use your turn to take 1 action, whatever action you'd like.
Oh.
Powerful.
Our honey really is actually just the god of this universe.
I
I think that's
Now,
what we've
yeah.
determined.
Oh my gosh.
Karhani's like, oh my god, Okay, I'm actually here in the astral plane. There's all these people. I'm
Yeah, we're all here. What are you talking
I'm
about?
lost. I don't know what to do. For the first time in a long time, I don't know what to do.
Oh.
I mean,
It's first time, huh? This is like a daily thing for me.
that's true.
I
You're
mean-
not supposed to be here. You're typically when you go to this place, your body is translated into an astral form, but you're here. That's
I'm physically here. That I. Oh my god! What the?
Yeah,
What?
what's that mean?
I mean,
Does that mean if I die here, I die in real life?
I mean,
I
I
mean,
think
if I
I
died
think it-
here, I would
yeah.
probably still die in
I
real
think
life.
that still counts. I don't think you're like
Yeah.
extra danger necessarily, but
Yeah, it's not
Wait, so how come she doesn't have an umbilical cord?
because she's here. She's like right there. She's
I mean, we're all here, no?
yeah,
my,
I mean,
no,
it doesn't make any
my
sense.
I don't.
planar touchstone.
you guys don't get it.
No, I
This isn't us. This is a we are in astral bodies right now.
Oh,
Our bodies are still
Oh,
back
okay,
in the
okay.
prime material.
oh, this is like our imagination.
Well,
No,
well,
well,
your consciousnesses
yeah.
are up
yeah.
here, but my actual whole self is here.
Oh.
Your bodies are down. Your
You're in our
bodies are still
thoughts.
on
You're in
the
our thoughts.
material.
No, well,
Well-
Clearly. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I guess
Good
it's
time.
kind
I
of like
get
being the boogeyman,
is it?
Ah,
or
Huh.
like I heard this.
No, I get it now.
tale-
I get it now,
Yeah.
yeah. Boogeyman, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh my god! I was like, oh my god, is there actually an error in chat? No.
I honestly had like about 2 seconds of that too. I was like, oh wait, shit. As a
So-
tech person, I kind of freaked out for just like a quarter
right?
of a
Like,
second.
oh no!
Thought, what did you want to do with all these people?
Me?
Yeah, you notice that there are thousands of people around you that have no idea what's happening.
So how do we leave? I mean,
Well,
yeah.
Has anyone done any tourism here before? Like, do we know directions or anything like that?
there is no direction. It's infinite emptiness, basically. This isn't even technically a realm. This is like what happens when you don't have a realm. This is like in between.
In between.
Yes.
realms.
So how do we leave?
Well, I mean, I don't
Do
know
you
how
know?
we got here, but if she's kind of like real, then I think
Mhm.
maybe she's connected to it. I don't know. I don't think that's too far a leap.
Can we teleport? Think?
So as you begin asking these questions, you see the 6 hags, all with silver cords of their own, begin to float towards you. They've seen Karhani
Here
is
comes
here
trouble.
for real, and they have come to investigate. They look at you, Karhani, they're just like, so what was that you did before, and why are we here now?
Those are the valid questions
Those
we're all
are
asking.
those are great questions. Maybe you have some insight to share with us. We're kind of brainstorming at this point.
We've never seen anything like that.
Well,
And we've summoned Leviathan thousands of times.
Yeah, I don't know if they're related, honestly.
As they say the word Leviathan, you notice that Leviathan is here too. There's a giant
Oh,
silver
shit.
cord attached to this thing, and they are so happy because they are just floating around, being water, just very excited about the fact that there's no gravity here. They can just be whatever they want in the space. and they keep shifting and forming and playing with the light that seems to keep shifting, and they're just very happy right now.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe this is where Leviathan belongs.
They say, well, I mean, perhaps. But these other people do not. Look at them, and you just see the abject terror on their faces.
Yeah, they're not really
This
having a
isn't-
good time.
This isn't Shark Week at all. This is very much not Shark Week.
The 5 and 10.
Blissing out.
I mean, when I tapped into my planar touchstone, I was just trying to do what I could to help Diraxis and to help us.
What's a planar touchstone?
It's like a club.
They were trying to explain it to me too. It didn't really make any sense.
Yeah,
Someone
it's
said
like-
it was
it's
like
like-
shoes. Okay.
It's like it's like a club. It's kind of like it's kind of weird. Like you don't really need to worry about it.
I would love to tell you, but I literally can't. Like, I'm a dragon or something. I don't know. It's terrible.
It's like they all then look at Rathon and like, utter chaos. Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe we could help. Would you allow us a little time inside your brain?
Sure, not much going on, but yeah.
I come too. That sounds really cool.
Yeah,
They're just gonna look at you and be like, "How rude! How
I-
dare you
I don't like
Try
your
to
excitement.
fight?
I don't like your
trying to
excitement.
fight somebody else into somebody else's brain. It's just not done.
That seems kind of dangerous.
Oh, I
It will be fine. We've done this sort of thing many times.
I trust the hags. Like, I know the hags. Like, not
Yeah.
personally.
Well,
but
you
like,
also-
I
you
know
also
of
know
the
that-
hags, yeah.
Like hags in a lot of situations, because they are very familiar with dreams and things like that, they're actually sort of like the psychologists of the Feywild. Like they're the ones that will
Nice.
like pop into your dream and help you work through things.
Mhm.
Draxus, can you just lie me down in front of them? Just like turn me around. No, I mean Reginald. Sorry.
As
oh,
you-
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah. Okay. I
As
lie down
you-
like I'm in a psychiatrist chair.
Okay, fabulous. As that happens, you start to feel like the psychiatrist chair against your back. Like nothing forms, but you have sort of formed gravity into like a curved fainting couch sort
Yeah.
of arrangement. The hags all sort of create a circle around you. They say, "Well, let's get started. I suppose we're going to learn something new." And they hold hands and they begin to chant before you can ask any other questions. And you suddenly feel sort of a pressure in your head. And you
Is it
hear
startling?
them all at the same time sort of gasp. And then they come back out. For you, it was just a couple seconds. For
That's it?
them, apparently, it was quite some time. But you definitely feel like something has shifted. And as they come out, they say, "Oh, yes, that is quite unique. We did find a little bit of the chaos, and we took a little of the edge off there where we could.
Ooh,
Please roll me a 1d4
I will roll you a 1d4.
and tell me what are you gonna get? Let's see what you get.
I got
A
a 2.
2. You may now take 2 more points for when you roll. So it is now an 18 through 20. You may actually talk about your planar touchstone or what you saw.
Ooh.
There is as a little bit of that
Oh,
chaos
nice.
was taken off.
So as I say that, then I'll turn around and try to talk about it and be like, "So did you guys learn anything about the and then I guess
Fabulous. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what you get.
11.
Do you have bless? You have bless.
As you, oh yeah, you do have bless. You do have bless.
That's
I
not.
don't
And
think it's gonna help.
inspiration.
And
Oh, you got.
inspiration.
Oh, you're not in combat, so you don't have bless right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's fine.
but
But you can
inspiration.
certainly use your inspiration if you'd like.
No, it's all right.
Okay, fabulous. So, I am going to need you to roll twice in the Wheel of Chaos. So the Wheel of Chaos.
The Wheel of Chaos. Let's go.
But as you try to speak about this, you get suddenly what looks like a fire hose suddenly sprouts out of your mouth and just starts spraying sparkles and shoving you back at like 200 feet per round for a couple of rounds.
So did you all hear anything at all about the?
Oh God! Oh no!
Within a rocket. I've never seen that. That's pretty cool.
We gotta help him. Draxus is
Absolutely.
gonna take off after him.
If anyone can catch up to him, they can help him.
It only lasts a couple of rounds. Like it's not forever. So you end up like 500 feet away from everybody else.
Draxus is gonna chase after him until he stops, and then be like, "Oh,
Fabulous. And it looks like you have received, good sir, 2 smites and 6 more inspirations.
Hey.
That's right.
Oh
So
my God.
start using them. Start
I
using
gotta
them
start
inspirations.
using everything. Now.
The hags look at all of you and say, listen, we now know how to get back, and we can help everybody else get back. We just have to wake people up in the real world, and once that happens, then we will be able to make something fantastic happen. We'll be able to get them back through their silver cords. But
let's wait to wake people up in there."
yes, there are dangers in the astral sea, so I would ask that you stay behind to protect those that might be defenseless here, because if something comes along and severs their silver cord, they will die.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
And that's not what Shark Week is all about.
Yeah, not to like, be confrontational or like, but there was like quite a lot of people dying before. Mainly pirates and non-Fae. Just like, so. I'm curious, like, why there's a concern now. I mean, not that I'm like not being concerned. Just trying to suss out your motivation, to be honest.
And they just look at you. They're just like, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, all those pirates that like went in like the tornado and whatnot, they're like dead. I don't know if you like.
Well,
picked
no,
up
but
on-
they'll be back in just a moment, like everyone else.
That's not how it works. That's not how the whole.
Of course, that's how it works. How dare you? And they
No,
just look around. They're like, what are they?
Yeah,
what
I
are
mean,
they talking
the
about?
Fae that works at the Fae, but did you not see? No one came back.
Yeah, so hags like as I like flow back in on like Reginald's back or whoever.
And, like,
Yeah. I'm just like
Yes.
kind of a surfboard for you now.
Hell yeah. Thanks, buddy. Hang 10, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hack. So it turns out like the not Fae people, like they are not Fae, so they don't get Fae things like coming back. Apparently, that's just us. Like that's
Yeah.
like that's just us thing.
Oh,
So like it was
Yeah.
kind of like a mini,
It's a tiny genocide.
yeah, like a smidge.
oh dear.
Yeah.
Just the incy.
Okay, that makes me feel
Well-
quite a bit better that you didn't know, because I was like,
Don't let
really...
Leviathan know. It'll upset him so much.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do that.
Oh, he's just a happy boy. He's just a happy guy. But yeah, I mean, I guess for future now you know that like outside the Fae, it's not really that fun for other people.
They become very somber at this news.
No, don't. It's
They're-
not like.
oh.
I mean,
Oh dear.
I mean, you know, we can move on and like do better
We have-
next time and just learn
We
from-
have done
learn from
murder.
it.
True murder.
Senseless, maybe even.
I mean, you know,
And with that, I guess we see
yeah.
this
Wow.
sort of the floodgates just open.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
and
it's
these
it's
hags
mad-
are suddenly
mad
just
slaughter.
weeping openly. Just
Draxus is gonna lean over to Kurhani and be like, I thought they knew, and I was really, really like not trusting them. But this makes, I mean, I'm sad that they're sad, but it makes me feel a lot better.
Karhani also would know that there is a huge difference in the two words assassination and murder in
Yeah.
the Feywild. That assassination is a fun game and murder is
Murder.
killing somebody forever.
Yeah. We're not really looking to. Oh my god. Hold on. Sorry. It just like.
Wait, hold on.
What? Hold on. Hold on. Back up. The people that are dying are not just dying for funsies like we do in the Feywild.
No.
This is actual dedicated, focused murder most fell.
Yeah, it's
And they're just
Yeah.
permadeath.
they're just
Yeah.
like they're just crying. They have no idea how
Quick
to
question,
process this.
question. You know,
Insulting them.
remember that goat, the goat seller guy? Was he a Fae? Like,
No.
oh, okay. So you know that's what that was, right? I mean, again, I'm not judging. I've killed people before, but I mean,
hasn't.
Well,
again, you don't have to explain. I just want to make sure that we're like you're like on the same page, and you're not like, oh, hey, like we should all be aware of the consequences of our actions. Again, I'm not judging. It's not my place. I don't know what he did.
but
You know.
assassination also can mean it's a bit more nuanced in the Feywild than it is in the material plane, you know.
I mean, I get that because they come back. It's not like a permanent thing.
But in the material plane, that nuance is eliminated.
yeah, it's pretty cut and dry. It's like, oh, he doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are really harsh in the astral vibe right now.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I get
Right.
it. I
It's
get
like,
it. But these
oh,
are these are
yeah.
questions
Well,
and
fine.
conversations.
Let's do
that
some astral
are
mushrooms and just
don't
pretend
even-
like nothing wrong is happening right now.
Those
Rafan's ears
exist.
perks up.
Oh my god.
Astral shrooms. I looked at the hags. Do those
Astrooms?
exist?
Astral?
You're still crying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bad time
No,
to
they
ask.
they
you
are
know.
crying, and you watch they sort of are talking to each other, and no one else at this point. It's like, we must do what we can. We must save as many as we can now. Oh God! And you see each of them grab their silver cord,
No.
and
No. Wait,
no.
you
you
can't
see
do
a
that.
bright flash of light.
Oh, there are
And they
other
disappear.
options. Oh God.
Oh,
Well,
And
Wait, did they just leave?
as you start looking around, you notice that the people that are sort of closest to you begin sort of winking out of existence.
Oh, they're doing the thing. They're doing the thing, right? They
Yeah.
must be doing the thing. They said, "Hey, we're gonna go wake them
Are
up,"
they-
right?
Yeah,
It's
We
gonna
just kinda-
it's gonna take some time,
Oh,
but they know the astral plane.
Okay.
They've played here
It's-
before. They're
it's-
aware of it,
it's
and they know how to get out. They just didn't tell you how
Reginald,
to do it.
Reginald,
yeah.
put me
what
on
a
the other
bunch
side of the group.
assholes.
Put you on the other side of the group.
Yeah,
And I,
they said,
as soon as I finish the sentence, you're on the other side of the group.
"Why won't you wait, dude?" Okay, look. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You can tell them.
Li-
They said something about the sea and like some people might come in or like monsters or something. So like, just tell everyone to be on their guard up. We'll just chill.
Yeah,
Let the
no, I mean,
hags-
we kind of
let
like.
them have
I
their
mean, like-
redemption arc.
I mean,
you
it's
know?
gonna be
We'll
hard for
just-
something to sneak up on us in all this nothingness. I
There's-
think.
Tons of crazy creatures here.
Hey,
you-
we know we snuck up on
like-
this place, so maybe things can sneak up on us too.
Like, do me a favor, just like look over there, and I just point in a random direction. Okay, see that? And now look over there, just point in another random direction. There is no end. Did you know that? It just keeps
To
going.
the second place that you point, everybody that looks over may give me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm perceiving.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm looking.
Seption.
I didn't see much.
Oh,
Too busy in the explanation.
Oh my
Damn,
god.
Tucky, you're all terrible. All right, Gulch and Rathan. The two of you now, mind you, anybody that's got some extra thing, all of you now, we need to make a choice. Are we going to use 10 of them to upgrade a legendary item?
I think we should do that.
I don't want to.
No, it has to be unanimous because these points belong to everybody. Lando,
everybody
yes or
else-
no?
Yeah, I think something permanent would be cool.
Amber, yes or no?
Yeah.
Omar, yes or no?
yeah.
Hypnos, yes or no?
Yeah.
Michael, yes or no?
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to use now, who here has a legendary item that can be upgraded?
I mean, I think I do. Amber does.
Amber does.
Yeah,
you
the
do.
Depending on how much I can convince you, I do too.
Which one is yours?
The book you gave me.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
No,
okay.
that is your signature item.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be legendary, like
Yeah, it's just
necessarily.
your
It's more of like,
signature item.
yeah, that's more of what it is.
Yeah.
There is Rathan. Do you have your signature item?
I don't think so. No, not that I'm aware of.
Your signature item is now your Hellhound.
Yeah,
okay.
no, that 100% makes sense.
And
How can it not be?
right? By the way, your little Hellhound shark is here too. Your little red shark with a
Yay!
flaming
yes.
fin. There's apparently it likes that form because it has chosen to stay in that form here on the Astral Plane.
Does it just
and
kind of
Gulch?
float?
It's swimming around like
He probably came by to hang out with me, and I'm like, no, just go play with the other sharks. Sorry, don't worry.
Yeah,
about it. Just
absolutely,
Go. Just go have fun. Just
absolutely.
go
The
have fun.
intelligence of a shark.
And
What's
Hypnos, what about you?
I mean, I
Did
don't
we
have
establish a
one.
signature item?
We did not.
you?
No.
Okay. We will have to figure that out. Maybe we'll turn something into a signature item. Now we're gonna roll it out. I would like everybody to roll me a D20 and let us see who gets this.
I'm gonna abstain.
All right.
Mine just got upgraded.
No.
All right. So
Can
Reginald
I
is
abstain?
3. Gulch is 10. Rathan is 6. You may abstain.
Okay, cool. Delete mine then. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't.
All
want
right.
it.
So Gulch and Karhani, would you like to participate in this?
Yeah, I
You
rolled
said-
a 17.
you said 3? I rolled
A
14.
17.
Can I
Wait,
use
what,
my
Reginald?
inspiration?
Absolutely. You can. This is absolutely a moment. Reginald,
Still a
16. There is, there's, and Karhani, you said that you got a 17?
Yeah.
All right. Yours is going to be the one upgraded during the session. Exciting.
Holy
What's your
shit.
signature item?
Exciting. The Whip
Huh?
of Erebos.
Oh yeah, that.
That's
Yeah.
already so powerful.
Yeah, it's next level.
This. So
Oh,
now it is time. All of you that rolled perception checks, please roll me on the wheel of chaos.
Oh,
With
shoot.
pleasure.
And let's see what you get on the wheel of chaos. All right. So please let me know what you have received, as it is now whipping past way too fast in chat.
I've got 3 hit points.
No, I think I got 3
Yeah.
hit points and you got 4. We got 2 right in a row. We both rolled the same thing. It's just one
I
person got
rolled.
3 and one person
You
got
got
4.
I think there was one
Oh,
later.
yeah.
No, there's a third one because I rolled as well. So
Yeah.
yours is
One
after.
inspiration.
After
So
the
wizard
hit point.
magic, you all right? So here, I'll scroll back. Here we go, and we have got Amber. You got 3 hit points. Hypnos, you got 4 hit points. So essentially, you get 3 temporary hit points and 4
Yeah.
temporary hit points. Next, we have Flizzard, who has gained 1 legendary resistance, and Wizard Magic, who has gained 1 inspiration, and Lando, who has gained 6 smites. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, Malakisa.
Damn.
And because you all have rolled on your Wheels of Chaos several times, I'm going to roll one for who knows what's going to happen. 2 legendary actions. That's right. All right, so you are floating about the astral sea, surrounded by thousands of people who have no idea how they got here. Karhani is here in real life, not just in spirit. The hags have just left and are attempting to wake up as many people as possible. There is but anybody who got better than a 17 on their perception check. Who was that?
Not me.
Gulch
I
and
crit.
Rathon.
Me, yep.
Gulch and Rathon.
Rathon crit.
You critted. Okay,
Mhm.
Gulch, you see something moving in the astral sea. Rathon, I would like you to make me either a nature check or an arcana check, your choice.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with nature,
And let's see.
and I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Oh
All right.
yeah, that's very different. You see something moving towards you.
Ooh.
And you know
Oh, I know.
when something is incredibly large. Even in this space that distorts distance and size, you can tell that this thing is monstrously large. What do you do?
I look at Reginald's like, so you saw that too, right? That's why you pointed me over there, right? You see, that's
So what now? Do I
Earthful.
see it?
girthful creature
Yeah.
coming towards us.
Yeah,
a
what are you
sizeful
talking
creature.
about, Rathon?
No, it's. All right.
I-
So look at you see that?
Girthful.
You see the nothing over there?
Yeah,
Right.
I'll look
Past the-
specifically at what he's pointing at.
Past the nothing on the left, and you look at the nothing on the right. Over there on the top, you'll see this thing, and it's huge. Like that's like sizeful. Like that is big. That's
Sizeful.
you don't
It is
see-
in fact sizeful.
you don't
Yes.
tell me you see that, right? That's not like an astral thing in my head,
Uh,
right? I'm not like more imagining things.
Now that he's pointing at it, do I see it?
You all see sort of distortions in what you thought were sort of background ripples, but you see that they're a little more orderly than you would previously assume.
You saying that's a thing and not nothing?
Yeah, no, there's a lack of nothing over there. It's actually something.
It's
I know it looks kind of weird, but like there's something in there, and I guess it's as dark as the nothing around, but like
I guess we'll take your word for it.
no,
Yeah,
trust me,
that's-
I know
mean-
size.
That's probably just one of the astral giant sharks or something. I don't know. You know.
They have
Look,
those.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I love Shark Week, but I'm a little sharked out. So
Yeah,
I
I'm kind
really
of done
hope
with
it's
that,
not.
honestly.
As you say that, you see your little red shark pop back into the form of a little hellhound now.
oh hey, bouncer, what's up?
That's rude.
Oh, you made him sad.
Oh wait, no shit, no.
Oh shit.
Oh, buddy, you can go. You could be a shark if you. Yo, the hags are gone. Go ahead. No. Oh man, I didn't mean for this to happen, dude. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I get him some
you
catnip.
see,
I didn't
see your
mean for
poor,
this to happen.
Yeah.
your
Look,
poor
alright,
little
we're both-
hellhound is like scrambling against nothing and can't figure out what's going on, and is just sort of spinning slowly in space, just like trying to figure out how to move around.
Oh, the poor thing.
Oh, it's okay,
Yeah.
little buddy.
I throw a thorn whip and I just like yank him back to me.
Jumps on you, just starts licking your face.
Yes, buddy. I know. I'm sorry.
It's very cute. It's very cute. As you are having this little interaction, you see that more and more of the lights are being snuffed out. That it looks like more and more people are making it back. There are still probably several thousand. Like, it's going to take some time to get everybody to wake up, because this is a very deep sleep. Going to the astral plane is very deep slumber. And you notice that people are spread out across a really large distance, and that weird ripple thing that you keep seeing is headed towards sort of one end of the group.
Oh, so it's between us and the group of people?
No,
Okay.
you're in the middle of the group of people,
Gotcha.
and it is away, and it is heading towards one side of the group, which is probably 1,000 or so feet away.
Yeah, I think that thing's moving. Maybe we should try to intercept it?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
let's-
else has a chance if it's hostile.
Gulch
I mean, if it's
slowly-
not, then great. But if it's hostile, we probably should at least be the stopgap between it
I
and
agree.
them.
I grab Reginald and I'm like, just one hand over him to the thing.
Draxus is gonna take off.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
Are you all heading in that direction?
Yeah.
Do
Yep.
it.
As you start moving, we are going to utilize our level 4 hype train, and you get a friendly NPC who is going to
Yay!
help you out. You
Hey.
see Leviathan
shit.
sort
Oh.
of flowing and shifting in your direction, making all kinds of very interesting 3-dimensional sculptures with itself, like sort of rolling and then waving.
How
forward.
close is he to us?
Like within about 100 feet. Like, just he's doing his thing. He's being a giant elder elemental.
Can I use
So, he
message
is
to be
both-
like, hey, there's a thing coming towards our friends. I don't know if it's
You
hostile.
can absolutely. Is that a spell slot?
It's just a cantrip.
A cantrip? Okay. Yeah, as soon as you try to do the sending, you see that it's an elemental and does not understand language.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind.
So you literally see like the magic sort of get there and sort of bounce off in a weird, like weird light over in the corner, having absolutely no effect on this thing. It's just having fun. You see it's sort of rubbing up against like the various souls of the people, and like playing with their silver cords a little, just sort of being around everyone. And since there's no need to breathe here, it's not really going to harm them.
That's nice.
Yeah, so that's nice. I think that's great.
It's not consuming at all.
Well, I don't know why it would be
Yeah,
concerning.
I don't know.
I mean,
It wouldn't
it's
be.
not like it's a Sharknado or anything right now.
It's not a Sharknado, but it's not a Sharknado.
Now, it was a Sharknado, and it could be a Sharknado again, but for now, it's fine. It's
I nudge.
fine.
I nudge Poundstar and I'll be like, just go ask him to shark you. If anyone can do it. Just go.
Go ask him to shark you.
Yeah?
It's fine. It's
Yeah, okay.
fine sharking you.
I take Poundstar and I kind of like push him towards the shark. Just go pushing towards like the bodies of water that's just kind of like ebbing and flowing in
Yeah.
awkward shapes. Just go,
And
go,
you
go.
sort
It's
of see like a globe of water form around him, and you see it sort of just start like, orbiting Leviathan in very interesting ways and turning into like a star and then a square and then just Leviathan's having fun with your little doggo a little bit.
I give him a thumbs up.
Yeah, as you get closer, please everybody, I would like in this case, you may all give me, I feel like this would be, you may give me either a religion check or an arcana check.
Ha ha ha. I love when you say that.
Those are my two of my best, yeah.
All right.
And I got a
so,
15.
23.
Duraxis, Reginald, and Karhani, you know everything. There's Duraxis and Reginald. You begin to see this thing forming from the astral mist itself, and it looks as though this phenomenally large creature looks like it has a silver cord of its own that seems to be sort of infinite. It's not like everybody else's where like the silver cord seems to sort of like end abruptly about like 2 or 3 feet away from them. And it moves with them as they move through the astral plane. This thing seems to be mostly made of silver cord. Karhani, with a crit, you recognize something that you have seen in your nightmares before. You suddenly realize this is not your first time in the astral sea. That sometimes when you dream very deeply, you will travel here. You have escaped this monster before, just in the nick of time. This is an astral dreadnought. A gargantuan monster with a single eye, a gaping maw, and huge crab-like claws that it uses to snap people's silver cords and consume their souls as they disintegrate. I'm
Yeah,
going
that
to
is quite
need
rude.
everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh, God.
Oh! As we
Well,
head into battle with
I'm
an
glad you gave
astral
me that
dreadnought.
insight because I had no idea what the fuck to do. I've been going through like my features and traits, and I'm like, being a rogue is useless in space. So we love that.
We
There's
get our spell
this
slots back?
is. Pardon?
Do we get any spell slots back for being a different body? I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
No, you did not get a long rest.
Damn it, Kyle.
This is
I know.
rough.
I know. It's gonna be real rough.
Pretty rough.
But everyone may roll on the Wheel of Chaos until you hit 4 rolls total for the day.
How many rolls have I done so far? I don't know.
That's up to you to figure. Mike, if you are not keeping track of this, you do not get to use your shit.
Oh, this is gonna be my
I'm
last
not
one.
gonna
Let's
do
go.
this. So, please,
Chaos.
Got it.
here we are. So, for Lando, you get
Oh,
5 key
shit.
points. Lando, you also get 6 legendary resistances. Nice. All right. For
Yeah,
Hypnos,
hell
you
yeah.
get 4 extra attacks. Oh no, you get 4 key points. For Flizzard, you get 5 extra attacks.
Yes.
For Amber, you get 5 sneak attacks.
What were you saying about Rogue?
And
we-
for Wizard Magic, you get 6 spell slots. There you go. You
How many
needed the
times?
spell slots back.
Do you do this
And
up
you
to
get
5 or 6? What?
4.
Is it? 4.
Total
Okay.
4. Each of you gets a total of 4.
Okay.
There is, and you
Dang.
get 3 key points. And Hypnos, you get 1 smite. So please keep track of all of the things that you have gained. You will need.
I have to do
all of
it 2
them.
more times. I've only done it once today.
Oh, fabulous. Do it. Go
Nice.
for it.
But I
There
have to wait
is-
30 seconds
yeah.
between each one.
Which is fine. So now you watch as this astral dreadnought begins sailing through the crowds of people, attracted by all of this energy, suddenly shoved into the astral sea. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you do. Now, what I'm going to need is for each of you to tell me, as you begin to see silver cords snapped by this monster, what are you going to do? Let us begin. Hold on, I need to set up my initiative order over here is what I need to do. Sorry, could you all pop your tokens onto the map? And
Seem to only have relic.
oh, this is the old one. We put Reginald in the new one, is what we did. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, Reginald's in the new one.
Oh, well.
We'll get that solved eventually. All
Wait,
right.
how do I put mine in the?
I don't know if I have.
Oh,
one
Karhani
in
does
here.
not have hers. So so there's I can do it on my own.
Yeah, I got a
Never
20.
mind. Okay, so we've got, all right, first I've got Rathan and I've got Duraxis. Karhani. What'd you get?
I got a 20.
All right, fabulous.
Hold on, Lando. How in the hell are you
And-
getting point 14?
And so what is
It puts-
all right.
I have option that puts my dex.
Let's
is
keep
a
it moving,
tiebreaker.
please. There is, all
I got a
right,
9.
so you got a 9. So Reginald gets a 9.
And then
And now we have got Gulch,
I got a 16.
a 16. Fabulous. I love it. And we have got Astral. And then we have got Leviathan. So let's see what these guys get, shall we? Astral Dreadnought is real big, does not move real fast, but beat a bunch of you out for it. So there we go. And Leviathan, your friend, thanks to a level 4 hype train.
Yes.
Yay!
Legendary
And-
ally. Legendary.
It is a legendary ally. All right, and we're going to put this in descending order. And now, let us look at this, shall we? Hey, 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 everybody. Are you ready for an insane battle full of crazy chaos wheels
No,
and amazing storytelling?
never.
No.
No? All right, fine. You know what? We're going to take a bio break
You're
then.
dead.
I'll see y'all bitches in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. Put up the card. We will see you all
All
in
right.
5 minutes.
I thought you were joking. All right, see you in a sec. Now.
Hello again,
Hey,
everybody.
we're back.
How's it going?
For those of you who are just joining us, we have been shunted, along with thousands of others, through the power of the planar touchstones into the astral sea. The hags that were with us have disappeared in an attempt to save as many people as they can, knowing the dangers lurk within the sea. Now we see one of those dangers approaching. An astral dreadnought, one of the most horrific
Wait.
creatures in the multiverse.
Did you miss that earlier somehow? Yeah, it's a fucking astral dreadnought.
Yeah, did you think that you were just high and you just sort of didn't it was like, oh, I must be imagining that.
Not like
Yeah,
a
no.
real astral dreadnought, right? I didn't think it was like a real one. I thought it was like a
Yeah,
figurative one. You know,
It
that's
is
what
one
they
of
say.
the most.
Is it a
it is
bird? It's a
essentially-
plane? Is it an actual dreadnought?
No, it's a nightmare come to life, is what it is.
Oh, so
Sick. Cool.
Yes, and for this fight, we will be doing something called narrative combat that we do here at Playnard Allies, where the better the story, the better the results. So, players, impress me, entertain me, and glorious things will happen. Bore me, and you could die. Let us begin. You see Rathan as your turn approaches. This horror made pseudo-flesh, seeming to glide incredibly gracefully through the astral plane, getting closer and closer to the poor people transported here. You watch as with incredible ease, it slices the cords of 3 or 4 people and consumes them. There is nothing left, and you know, when you get back to the prime material plane, if you get back, you will find their bodies lifeless where they fell. How many more will die?
Rathan's jaw is dropped. He's in his winter form right now, so his hair is already blue, so he's already a little bit more somber and depressive already, and he sees that and his shoulders kind of drop a little bit. And he looks over. What's the shape of my hellhound right now? What's going on with my hellhound, Kyle?
Your hellhound, as it is playing with Leviathan, keeps sort of shifting shape between its normal form and its shark form.
All right, I'm going to try and first yell for Pouncer to come back off on me so I can jump off of Reginald. And I want to leap off and
Fine.
get my new shark astral mount. And I want to start riding it and jump off of Reginald and vault off of him. I'm going to leap, and as I'm
Absolutely.
jumping towards him, I'm going to do a 5th level flame blade. And as I'm
Nice.
jumping, I'm going to land and summon this hilt, a blade of fire. And as I squeeze at the end, I grab it, and I'm going to land on Pouncer. And I'm going to get this really determined look on my eyes. I see these souls just pass away, and my body, my Eladrin forms switch back to the summer Eladrin that you saw me first when I did take on the Hellfire features. So the bright red hair, dark burns around it, and I'm going to have a flame blade in my hand, and I'm riding a shark steed with flaming fins and piercings on its fins and its grill and everything, and I'm just going to start charging towards it because I'm super far away still. So that's going to be my...
Absolutely. I'm going to say that we can, in this round, we can tell about how we are going to get there, and next round, you will be there. So prepare yourselves for battle. Next, it is going to be Karhani.
Alrighty, so Karhani is very interested in. She knows she has the wit by her side that can do immeasurable damage, but she wants to establish something else first. Karhani takes the wondrous paints that she has in her belt and dips them together to create like a silvery color. And then she, determined, aims directly for like the hidden underbelly of this dreadnought, realizing that this thing has haunted her nightmares for far too long. It deserves to wake up in a cold sweat in hell. So Karhani takes her wondrous paint and flies over that 90 however many feet that she has. I mean, just and painting along the way, creating this umbilical cord, this tether to the material plane, and ending right in that soft, cushy underbelly of the dreadnought.
You see, I love that. That's fabulous. As you whiz through the astral plane, creating this silver streak, you are concerned. You think maybe the pigments won't quite last all the way there, but you make it. The final stroke of the brush, leading right to the underside of the astral dreadnought. And you hear somehow through the silver cord a horrific scream, a bellowing sound here in the astral plane and in the world below. You did not just give them a silver cord, you gave them a physical body outside the astral plane, which has never happened in the history of the universe before. No astral dreadnought has ever experienced something outside the astral plane.
Wait.
You can
Karhani's way
hear-
too OP. Kill her.
Well,
Wait a
that's
minute.
all the pigments. You now no longer have any pigments.
Okay, yeah,
That's
all right.
all
I'll take
done.
those out of my yeah.
But for the briefest of moments, you see the hags and all the people that they have awoken suddenly start screaming as this astral dreadnought appears, and then suddenly realize that the dreadnought cannot move in the material plane. It literally does not have muscles. And you watch as the people all around it begin tearing it apart. It has a lot of hit points,
But it
and
started.
its skin is very thick. But you have just enlisted the help of everyone that is waking up on the prime material plane to help destroy this thing.
Ooh.
Absolutely. There is a now. Let's see a little something. I'm just gonna check a little something out.
What?
Just gonna see a little something there, because sometimes you see a little something.
What is,
Don't you worry about that. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing at all.
some
Not
reason
for
I
you
don't
to worry
believe
about.
you.
No.
Karhani.
Yeah?
Each of your rounds, you are going to need to give me 2d10. That is how much damage they are doing to its body in the prime material plane.
Okay.
So please give me a little 2d10. And you get inspiration because that was fucking delightful.
You're welcome, Kyle. All right. So, okay.
What'd you get? What is
Wait,
it?
do you want the D6 inspiration or D8 inspiration? I forget how you do it.
Wait, for what?
You said take inspiration.
You get inspiration, which means you get advantage on a roll of your choice.
Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, not
Sorry.
bardic inspiration.
My
Inspiration.
Listen, I've been working all day and I want to. Okay, a 4. It's 4 damage.
4 damn. It's so they're just starting out. They were surprised. They don't really know,
Yeah.
and then somebody sort of stuck a couple knives in there, and they realized this thing couldn't
shit.
really move.
Yeah.
So they're just starting. It'll be better next time.
Yeah.
There is let's hit it up for some 4 damage, please. All right, fabulous. Now let's see who is next. Gulch, tell me a super fabulous story, please.
Didn't you said the first round was just getting there, right? Not like actions or anything?
Yeah, so you can get there, and Karhani's was glorious and required her simply to take an action before she got there.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's something like that, you can certainly do it.
I think I want to basically just draw my shield. Gulch looks a little torn between just trying to like go straight for this thing while also trying to protect people. So he's gonna move his full movement and basically just get in between the dreadnought and whoever the closest like random person is. I know these.
So you're just
people
gonna get right in front. You're just gonna get right in front of this thing.
Yeah, just get in between it and whatever random person we don't know is like unconscious.
Absolutely, you are. That is delightful. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, fabulous. Next, we have little Leviathan there. You see it shift and change, and somehow the light that has been prismatically broken up as it passes through their waters now seems to shine redder than it did before. There is true anger in Leviathan now. And you watch as its huge bulk goes flying towards the Astral Dreadnought, engaging it in battle. I would like one of you, or you know what? I'd like chat to roll me a d20, please.
Don't do
Just
it. Don't
hit-
listen to it.
Exclamation point d20. And let's see if the Dreadnought can in fact stave off this first attack from Leviathan. You've got an ancient horror versus an elder elemental.
Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat.
Let's see.
Someone do what you have to do.
Come on, Chad. We believe in you, Chad.
Do what must be done. Take us to the promised lands, please.
That's right. That's right. Well, if we don't have anything coming from chat, then which one of you would like to roll for the Dreadnought?
I think it should be Gulch.
Yeah, let's go.
All
Maybe
right,
Gulch.
Gulch.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. Gulch.
Please roll me a d20.
Okay.
No pressure.
12.
All right. With the Astral Dreadnought's pluses, they do manage to withstand the first attack of Leviathan, as you see tendrils of water just wrap all around it, attempting to squeeze it into nothing. You see the Astral Dreadnought resist. And as its turn comes around, you see it try to sever Leviathan's silver cord.
Uh-oh.
Rathan, please roll me a d20 on behalf of Leviathan, or on behalf of the Dreadnought.
Okay, Dreadnought. Oh,
That
oh,
one.
oh, poor Dreadnought. Oh, look at that.
As the Dreadnought reaches its claws backwards to fight Leviathan, you see what look now like octopus arms wrap around the Dreadnought made of pure water, holding it back from doing anything this round as it critically failed.
Got it out of my
It's a
system.
roll.
Got it out of my system. There we go.
Thank God.
Kyle, is this the
Yes.
Dreadnought's turn, right?
This was the Dreadnought's turn, yes.
I have 3 legendary actions, and I would like to redeem one of them.
What would you like it to be?
I would like to take the Whip of Erebos
Uh-huh.
and see if I can if I can do my best to sever the silver thread.
I
The
give
first-
you life and now I take it away.
The silver, the one that you created, or
Karhani's
the
got
one
it.
that it has before? Because it's got 2 now.
Oh, it's got 2 now.
Yeah, it's got the giant silver cord that actually, in canon, wraps. The legend is that it wraps around the astral plane.
The one that I tethered it to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I'm
Let's see.
afraid that if I undo the one that, wraps around the astral plane, I undo the astral plane, and that's bad. So,
let me see.
That's fair.
You have got the Whip of Erebos, an artifact in and of itself. I am going to... First, I'm going to need an attack roll
okay.
with the Whip of Erebos. Normally, you would not do attack rolls during narrative combat, but this is a very special circumstance. I just want to know, you know what? No, give me because you're in the astral plane, give me an Arcana check to see if you know how to even wrap it around it.
Okay.
Let me see what that looks like,
All right.
and we will generate a story around that.
Okay.
Ooh.
A 19.
And there's
You also
a
have bless.
19.
I also have
Ooh,
bless,
You
so hold on.
do. Give me a little bless there.
That's a 3, so 22.
22.
Nice.
You absolutely do. When the whip makes contact,
That's the noise of the whip wrapping around the cord.
when the whip makes contact, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh, fuck. Well, good thing that I have bless, don't I? Okay.
Right. These are important. Bless is important. Ooh.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Wait. Let me get that bless. Let me get that
We have an
bless.
advantage roll
Bless.
from Make a Bluff, actually,
Yep.
if you want to use
Oh.
Ooh,
it.
yeah, you got
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, let me get that bless.
Give that bless.
Get
Oh,
that, get that bless.
Okay, 15. 15?
Nice.
15
Okay.
total is not enough. This is a
Fuck.
giant, ridiculous creature. As the whip whips
Just a
around
demigod.
this thing, this silvery cord that you have created for it, you suddenly are struck by everything it is feeling in this moment. The hunger, the absolute terror, the feeling of being split apart. This is the most horrific thing that could possibly have happened to this creature.
Nice.
And because you failed your wisdom check, I'm going to need
Not
you.
nice.
You are going to be stunned until the beginning of its next round.
Wait,
As-
doesn't heroism counteract
Ooh.
that?
Counteract.
The
I think
stunning.
it counteracts charms.
And
Into being
fear.
frightened.
Into being
Just
frightened.
being frightened, yeah.
Oh, just
Yeah.
being frightened. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you are
Being,
not frightened of this.
Anti-stun
You
would
are-
be nuts.
This is absolutely.
Good God.
You are literally stunned by
You're
what
so
you are
hungry.
seeing, because it is not. It's
You're
not
so
just what it's
hungry.
feeling right now. It is everything. It's existence. You are seeing its travels throughout the astral realm for thousands of years. It is so much knowledge, so much information, and so much terror now, that it is just too much to deal with. So your whip is still around the cord, but you are stunned. Look at you. Next, it is Reginald's turn. So excited to be here in the astral plane before. How are you feeling now?
Feeling the energy of my magic and seeing all of my friends rush in to this just amazing magical beast. I look at Rathan and I see him charging in with his mount, and I say, I can do you one better. And I kind of do a pose and I pull myself back and I use a key point to dash, and I just boom, full speed, catch up to him and just like cannon shot him straight to the dreadnought. Just as
I'm gonna say that while you are doing that, like a little nozzle shooting sparkles, like
Yes.
forms behind you, the
Full
same way
on.
it did for him before.
Yeah. if I can actually, because that's the bonus action, I'm gonna even boost it with Sacred Flame. So you see just these like flames in the shape of like wings appear off my back, and then I just full on shove him. And I'd like to think that since he's this energy of flame, that my sacred flames and his flames combine and they empower each other as I just force both of our strengths and intelligence into this one attack.
Are you attempting to attack?
I think that's what Reginald.
Are
Or
you?
not Reginald.
Oh. You are cannonball, so you are taking. All right.
Yes.
Is this going to be? We must ask now. Will you allow this combo move?
I will 100% allow this
Yes!
combo move. I
Yes!
imagine this is like a super anime moment where
Yeah,
like I have like my
absolutely.
spear as like a flame sword kind of pointed forward like a spear, and as this fire combines with mine through the sword, it sort of creates that like fire barrier in front of us, like the super like when someone's jousting heavily, and we're just like rocketing through.
Can I burn all 5 of my key points to jump in on this combo move?
Oh,
Please.
my God. Okay, I'm gonna need to know what that's gonna look. What do you want to add
I plan.
to this?
So, Duraxis, everything around him is still, and when his and Karhani's touchstones combined and brought us into this mess, he had a fog that has been removed from his mind, and he realized law and chaos are not antithesis, but are,
Antithetical to each other.
yes, but they are adjacent. You cannot have one without the other. And the reason he is who he is not random, is not, by chance. But he is who he is for a purpose. And he is going to remove the block that has kept him sane his whole life, and remove the fear of what he cannot control, take all of his magic power and pour it through the eye of the needle that is his touchstone. And mechanically, I'm gonna burn all 6 smites. And he is going to push all of his chaotic energy, all of his magic through his touchstone. And these giant hands, these giant drow hands, the size of the Leviathan, are going to reach and grab the armor and peel it back and remove and create an opening for Reginald and Rathon, and he's going to use his touchstone to lessen the armor and amplify it as much as he can. So I don't know what percentage or whatever, but yeah.
That fucks. Oh, that's so
That
cool.
fucks, man. Let's go.
Okay.
I want to do it right before you guys
first,
hit.
because
That's 6
Rathon,
smites
every
and 5
time he does something with his touchstone, shit gets chaotic, and because you are a wild mage, combining each other is going to do something very interesting. So I see what you want to do. I also see the rocket man that has been created. There is. I'm going to need a percentile roll from you, Lando, and a percentile roll from Omar. I need them. Let us
17.
see. Oh
The
shit.
17?
Oh shit.
Oh no.
46.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of these mean.
Can I also roll on the wild?
Because-
Can I roll on the d20 and just see if the wild magic gets away from
This
their access
is
too? Or is that what
this
that
is
was
the
for?
thing.
Okay.
This was the thing. Yeah. In order for it to go exactly as planned, you would have needed to come up with 100 points total. So I was going to allow the two of you to combine and
Can
make it
I
happen.
inspiration?
Yeah, is that? I mean, I have inspirations as
You
well.
absolutely may.
Okay.
You
Yes,
absolutely may. Let's
Yeah!
see.
Oh, barely!
Yes, Rathon!
Barely!
Let's go.
78 and 27. All right. Fabulous.
Woo!
As this happens, what you see is that instead of drow hands tearing apart the armor, what you actually get is the hands sort of wrapping themselves around Rathon and Reginald and then spinning and seeming to turn into a drill bit at its point. I would like to know, are there any other things that any of you would like to burn at this point?
Uh,
Waiting for my turn because it's soon, I think, I guess.
You are part of a combined
is
turn
you, dude.
right this moment.
Well, am I in attacking range? Because I'm just gonna burst everything on that. That's all.
So yeah, give me. Let me know
Okay.
what you're gonna. You are reshaping reality right
I
now.
would like
okay.
to give
Alright.
each
All right,
Reginald
so
and Rathon a legendary resistance to keep the impact from hurting them as much as it.
I got plenty.
We'll see. Calm it down.
Okay.
I still have 4.
as I
Yeah.
see and feel these heavy, dense rushes of energy and flame swirling around me and come this hardened drill in front of me almost, and feel the speed crashing through from the impact and everybody lighting together, I have one final thought before I strike, and I imagine the only way to make this a truly critical strike, and I summon up the most vivid image and feeling of Glacia. and I try to course whatever fountain connection that I have to burn my smites and try to add to this fire.
How many smites do you have?
I have 2 smites and I
Alright.
have 5 extra attacks.
All right. Oh my God. Okay, so we are putting all of this into like this one attack. All right. Okay.
Go big or go
Um,
home. I mean,
It's true. You have now combined the powers of a planar touchstone, the incredible magical energy of chat, and their wheels of chaos. You've combined your moves, your actions, your bonus actions. So let me tell you a little story.
please do.
As Reginald rockets towards the back of Rathon, seeming to increase the flames on their back, you see his flaming shark, newly turned from a hellhound into this, burst into flames, adding to its power. You see your dark elf companion raise their hands and begin to shake as something snaps internally. There is so much power being drawn from his touchstone, the luminous geometry. The flames seem to form into an arrow spinning faster and faster and faster until suddenly Rathon opens himself to his own planar touchstone, the fountain of youth. You see the flames spinning faster and faster begin to pull themselves together into waves of water, beautiful and delicate, creating shimmering shapes in the world. As you touch the dreadnought, the sudden whirlpool of energy created by this is amplified by the luminous geometry, creating something astonishing. The astral dreadnought was covered by Leviathan. But Leviathan knows where it belongs. You see it crawl through the portal you have made into the fountain of youth on Orborea. And as it does so, you see Glacia, Princess of Hell, step forth from her prison and stare directly at the astral dreadnought. Beautiful and deadly. She raises her hand, creating mirror images of herself. Hundreds of them, made of water and fire, surrounding this astral monstrosity. You see her bring her lips towards her hand. A single kiss from 1,000 lips. They all blow their kiss towards the astral dreadnought. And you see a nuclear explosion as each one lands. A meteor from the heavens themselves, lighting up this astral dreadnought and rocking it as it has never been rocked before. She gives you a wink, Rathon, and steps back through her portal. And now it's the top of the round.
Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Well, I'm not sleeping tonight. God.
So does it have like a giant fucking crater-sized hole in it? Like,
Jesus.
Its armor has been shattered by this.
like a naked crab.
Yes, it has. Legitimately, you just took half of its hit points.
Holy fucking
If you want to play that.
shit.
But Leviathan, and we're going to have to talk about this, Rathon. Leviathan now lives in the Fountain of Youth, too. You just keep adding
You just keep
to the
collecting
people
them.
trapped there. You're rude. It's rude.
He's like, I live here now. They're roommates.
I mean, there are worse places
They're
to
roommates.
live than the Fountain of Youth.
Does he fit? Is that a thing?
Jesus
Damn.
fucking
Oh
Christ.
my god.
Damn.
Kyle.
Just
They're
caught a
roommates.
Leviathan.
He's just a Pokemon trainer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's a cool person. Fountain of Youth.
So now this turn, because the three of you joined together to do a turn, Rathon, you get to control the other two this turn, and Diraxis will get to control you two the turn after. Since Mike chose to take control of everyone this turn. So, it is now your turn, Rathon. First, you see the Astral Dreadnought so confused by what is happening. So, just let's go over the shit that happened while you were just heading into battle. Like, this is not the actual battle. You were just sort of wandering over to the battle. Let's go over what happened, shall we? First, Leviathan wrapped itself around this thing, stopping it from hurting anybody else. As Karhani actually gave it a physical body on the primaterial plane and then tried to kill it. There's getting stunned in the process. Well, 2 touchstones and an enormous amount of power were combined together to summon the Princess of Hell and essentially cast a meteor storm onto this poor little astral dreadnought.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
This is fucking awesome.
That is what is happening so far.
Only gonna get better from here, Kyle. You just you wait, okay?
Yeah,
Can't
it's better.
Anything yet?
It's better. All right. So, Rathon, you may now take control of Reginald and Diraxis, if you would like. You have both used your planar touchstones, so you cannot use those this round. But you may do something fabulous using their abilities, if you would like.
So am I still in a situation where there's all that flame around me and everything like that, or has that all been used up to summon?
You are shining very bright right now.
Okay. All right, perfect. So after I just kind of like stare at what the fuck just happened, I'm just like, all right, sick. That wasn't evil coming out. We're not doomed. All right, cool. Because I like Rathon genuinely thought he just cursed everything and just like released the Princess of Hell into the astral plane freely. So he takes a minute to just like appreciate that a moment rather. And then he gathers himself and he realizes what he's doing. And with his flame forward, he's going to try and basically do the actual strike itself with all of this charged up energy and swirling flame. But he doesn't want to get close to it. So what he's going to do is he's going to get, maybe a couple 100 feet away, maybe a few 100 feet away from it, and actually try to launch the charge of energy in like a very dramatic swing with all of the light focusing towards it. And what he wants to do is have Duraxis wait, no, he can't do that. The 40% thing is done, right?
No.
He can't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for the swing. He's gonna try to get as much momentum and speed from everyone. And he's gonna
tell me what that looks like. What are they going to do to help you with this? To focus your energy?
I don't know enough about their abilities.
I know. I'm looking at
got
your
you.
character
Just
sheets right now too. Trying
say
to get
stuff.
a sense.
I got you.
All right.
Yeah. We'll bounce
what I'm
off
going to
you.
do is I'm going to try and giddy up my shark, just hit it from behind and try and speed it up. And I'm going to actually start with my left hand, sucking up the flames from around. I'm going to snuff the flames out from his fins. I'm going to cast them all around and start to swirl them around and actually try and focus them all together. It's probably too much power, so he's going to need help from people to actually like control and focus all of it so he can keep his actual arm, because he's not a strong guy, so he's quickly going to need his arm to hold everything. And what I want to do is just blast it forward from my flame blade.
All right,
and try
Mike,
and pierce heavily.
is there a spell that you have at your disposal that would help?
1 second. Let's see.
While you were looking at that, Lando, is there a spell at your disposal that would help?
I think so.
Tell me what it is.
You're trying to like empower your swing, right? Your strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the raid,
So
Kev.
as you're swinging, your body and your muscles are going to just expand and change, and you are going to turn for a round into a giant fucking ape. As you swing
Not
this
again.
fuck.
Oh my god.
It's great.
It's always
yes.
the giant
It's
ape.
always because the giant ape is freaking life, man.
Because you have used that spell so many times, and because of all the craziness that is happening right now,
Oh, I need to roll. I need to roll anyway.
you absolutely do need to roll. And you're going to have
I'll even roll
disadvantage on
twice.
this.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good.
So it's not a wild magic surge, but as you are doing this, suddenly you see all of this hair start growing on your forearms. And you look down and you now have monkey hands.
With Jurassic says monkey hand?
Instead of your normal hands. Because you keep using this spell to transform
Is this permanent?
So you don't know, maybe it is.
I mean, if you were to have someone else's or another creature's hands, monkey hands be pretty up there.
Yeah,
Good hands.
Yeah.
Pretty high
Yeah,
tier.
I mean, this
pretty
is
high
pretty-
tier.
Pretty.
what about
S-tier
you?
hands.
What about you, Mike? What's something that you can do here?
So you watch as with one hand on Rathon's back and one hand pulls up his book. He kind of has it float in front of him. He pulls his quill, taps it, and then with a swish of his wrist, you see these 3 runic circles form and shoot to where Rathon's arm is. And it creates like a cannon type shape in front of him as I cast absorb elements. But as I can change the effect of spells, I make it absorb some of the energy of the plane itself into this
The force
fire.
damage.
Yes,
So you're gonna
into this
try.
fire.
Okay. All right.
So that way, actually, I want that force to protect him from the blast. I want it to kind of be the barrel, so that way it focuses the shot from him to the dreadnought.
Okay, so you are focusing, you are collecting power from the astral plane and combining it with Rathan's hellfire while he is being transformed into a giant monkey.
Straight
Yes.
up, what it looks like is a giant monkey that has an anime cannon that's
It's-
just on fire in front of it.
I'm Mega Monk. It's just
Yeah,
Mega Man, but
yeah.
right, I'm Mega Monk.
Yeah, it's Mega Monk. Fabulous. I love it. What you see as this combined thing happens, because you are now dealing with Glacia has appeared, player touchstones are in play, the Astral Dreadnought's there's artifacts happening around you, there's direct connections to hell in the form of hellfire, and now direct connections to the Astral Plane in the form of this force damage. It looks like a solid fire harpoon gets shot
Hell yeah.
directly at this thing. It is massive. And as the harpoon pulls out a chunk of this Astral Dreadnought's flesh, you see that you have inadvertently opened a portal to hell.
That's just my
Like, in
Tuesday
its-
night, baby.
Right?
That's
right?
normal.
So is there a
And you
portal
see-
in its like butt that I shot off or something? Is
It's
that,
like in
what
its
it's
side
understand?
above one of its fins. Like
It's in its butt. We know.
you see
Get to the ass
you
port.
see all of these
No, don't get to
little oh my god, you see all of these like little imps start clawing their way out of this portal and just tearing apart this Astral Dreadnought. It's not pleasant.
An
It isn't.
astral dreadnought.
That's right. Yes, Astral
His
Dreadnought.
ass torn.
That is, I will say that is your 3 turns combined. Karhani, for
Join in on
you,
this?
you are still stunned at this
Oh.
point, but
Hold that
what
2d10.
you are seeing, as I said before, all the experiences that this dreadnought has had. You may choose to go inside these experiences, or
Oh,
you may
what?
try to release yourself.
Oh man. Karhani has been plagued by this thing in her dreams for so long, and it has seen the ins and outs of Karhani's little fairy mind way too many times that makes her comfortable. She's finally got her Freddy Krueger literally in her clutches. Might as well fuck around with his mind a little bit. Let's go.
All right. This is where the environmental effect comes in. Secrets.
I love
Ooh.
secrets.
Tell me, do you see something beautiful, something terrifying, or something mysterious?
Beauty can be terrifying.
That's true.
So something terrifying.
Something terrifying. You stand inside the Astral Dreadnought's head, looking out through its single eye, seeing the astral plane as it sees the astral plane, as a series of vibrations, shifting and changing constantly, but with infinite amounts of knowledge in each wave. You see the waves become tumultuous. You begin to move towards it, intent on seeing what is causing this disturbance in the astral plane. You witness a thing that no mortal has ever seen. Tell me, do you see Valinor, god of the hunt? Do you see the elemental chaos? Do you see Cystic, the god of survival, or Joaquin, the goddess of merchants and trade?
I think it's the god of survival. Because Cystic, yes.
You watch as a dozen gods begin to pick up planets and slam them into each other. As Karhani, you know that this scene is playing out over the course of 50 or 100 years. But to the Astral Dreadnought, it's but a moment, as it is to the gods. You see all of this transpiring behind a crystal sphere, and you realize you are seeing the moment that your crystal sphere shattered. A dozen worlds, each created by a god, are being used as weapons of supremacy, as each one tries to defeat the others. As you watch, you see the goddess of love, Sune, the god of the hunt, Valinor, the goddess of trade, Joaquin, and several others step forward to Cystic, the god of survival, and tear him apart as they shatter their worlds against them. The energy that this releases is enough to shatter the crystal sphere, severing the harmonies and distorting history. And the flash of this is the most terrifying thing that the Astral Dreadnought has ever seen. Now, what do you do with this memory? Do you suppress it? Do you amplify it? Or do you step away?
Karhani amplifies it. Because this is the most important memory ever. The most important moment of the beginning of the Patchwork Planet.
You realize that to an Astral Dreadnought, time does not work the same way that it does for you. The Dreadnought experiences every moment of its life. Every moment of its life. It exists as a whole, not as something moving through time. As you amplify this memory, the rest of its memories begin to dissolve. It can only exist in this memory now. Everyone, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
My God.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a legendary resistance. That was
Oh
fine.
I'm burning a
There you
legendary
go.
resistance. I'm burning a legendary resistance.
I would also like to do that.
Okay, fabulous. Everybody succeeds on their save,
Thank
which
God.
means you are each only going to take 15 damage.
How much health did I
Oh,
have?
oh,
Fuck you,
Oh.
Kyle.
okay. We all have heroism still.
As you
Wait, but how much HP
How
is
much?
heroism?
Yeah, how much temp do we get from heroism?
I assume it's just 5.
there is so
Oh.
as this happens, as Karhani steps into the silver cord, seeing these memories, pulls one out and forces the astral dreadnought to exist in it continuously. You hear the astral dreadnought scream at the top of its lungs the same way it did the first time it saw this, the only time that it saw this, the every time it saw this. You see thousands of people just being shoved away as hundreds of people near it begin tumbling through the astral sea, forced away by this psychic horror. You have done another significant chunk of psychic damage to this astral dreadnought.
Kyle, I gotta run to study hall after this. What?
Starting to feel bad.
You just-
Are you
I
trying to
need
make
you
us
to-
feel bad for this astral dreadnought like
Yeah.
a wee bit?
I'm not the one beating up this astral dreadnought. I'm not. You're
it
all
was,
making choices.
It was coming and snipping people, okay?
It was.
So-
It's a murderer, so I don't know why you would feel bad about it.
Maybe we can try making friends with it. No, it's killing people right now. That's
Yeah,
a thing.
absolutely, absolutely. I feel like the chat is feeling traumatized. So you
Yeah.
feel
We did. Somebody
you
did
need
ask
a
for
moment?
therapy. Somebody
Yeah.
asked how we're
Ask for
paying for
therapy.
therapy.
Yeah.
Do we? Here, hold on. Okay. I want you to know that all of this is imaginary. And none of this is actually happening. So, so please be aware of that. That I'm not. This is not news. All right? This is at best opinion. There's yes. Let's
But I
see.
can fix him.
You sure can. You sure can. All right. Gulch, hey. You are standing now in front of this thing that is being torn apart, burned alive, and terrified. What's going on? What's happening over there?
Gulch has just watched his allies do these, frankly, insane things. And he wants to help, and so I think he's gonna kind of tuck himself behind his shield and just kind of like cannonball for the eye. Is that possible?
Fabulous.
Um,
It depends. You have to tell me if that's possible.
I want to tuck himself behind as much as he can behind the shield, cannonball for it. Can I spend the Wheel of Chaos smite and my own class smite at the same time?
Absolutely, yeah. Wheel of
Okay.
Chaos stuff can be used whenever you want.
Then I want to cannonball right behind that shield straight into the eye and do 2 smites on the shield as I crash into it.
I'm going to say that you are going to use your smites as the impetus for this. That is going to be the thrust of this move. Tell me a little more about this. Tell me a story about this.
I think Gulch just watched the three of them combine to this giant, like, gargantuan creature shattering ability, and knowing he can't do anything quite to that level, just like he like pinpoints a weak point, like calculating eyes, scanning over this creature, pinpoints that like that's probably the best spot, curls up behind the shield, whispers this prayer to himself, and then just kind of like torpedoes straight for it.
What's the prayer?
I think it would just be something simple, like asking Celestian to guide his travels. Because I guess, does that count? Wait,
Give
she is
me
the goddess of
give
travel.
me the actual prayer that you
Yeah,
are going
I
to
wanna
say.
hear this.
I guess Gulch should say, protect myself and those around me in our travels and whatever comes from it. Something along those lines. Not just the travel, but
Celestian, always interested in helping out, but also a goddess of mystery and intrigue, excitement, and exploration. As you say these words, you see those that are tumbling away from the astral dreadnought suddenly stop, as though all their momentum has suddenly ended. You see your shield begin to vibrate with stars and moons, with planets and orbital paths. As all the momentum from all of the people around you is suddenly transferred to you. She has protected the people around you and utilized everything that means to move you in the direction that you would like. I am going to need a saving throw from you, a dexterity saving throw, to see just how you handle this incredible shift in momentum
can I
of a
burn a
sudden.
legendary resistance? Or would this just be...
I mean, for a saving throw, yes, you are allowed to burn that legendary. So absolutely,
Okay.
you know her, you know Celestian, you know how she gets down, and you know that you gotta watch. Like that, whatever you say, she's gonna do it, but it'll always be a little interesting. There's so you don't know where it's gonna come from, but you know something's coming. So you brace yourself against the shield, and you suddenly feel this huge buildup of momentum all of a sudden, but you are held back by the two smites. It's like her hands are holding you as the potential energy is building until suddenly they're gone. And you rocket forward directly into the eye of this astral dreadnought. As you do, you feel all of the magic on your person, every magical item, stripped of its effects.
Wow.
All of your protections stripped away. As the astral dreadnought has an anti-magic cone that extends for 150 feet out from its eye.
Oh no.
You go slamming into this eye and lodge yourself there.
Oh my
You
god.
have not destroyed the eye. You are stuck on an eye that's about 3 times as big as you are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of like having like a piece of glass in your own eye. It is very
Oh, God.
irritating.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that'd
my
be.
eyes itchy. God damn.
Yep. But you also seem to be blocking. Your shield is now blocking the anti-magic ray. That's the only thing that it can hit right now is you and your armor and shield. Leviathan sadly is no longer part of the fight, as it is now hanging out happily in the Fountain of Youth. It is now the Astral Dreadnought's turn. It has been mightily abused.
How's it looking? Yeah.
It is looking rough.
It's got a bunch of imps on it, right?
Yep, bunch of imps just pouring out of this friggin' hole in its back now.
It's got ass imps. It's the worst.
Yeah,
I hate
it
when I
is
get
just, it is not, it's not happy with
Gotta
any
get that
of you.
checked.
Talk about ASMR.
Ah.
that.
Like the opposite of ASMR. That's just.
You see it suddenly do several barrel rolls, flipping everything it can off of it. Karhani, you are tossed aside. All of the imps just start spraying out into the astral sea. And you may make me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can hold on to its eye, as that is sort of the center of its gravity.
Who is making that? Is it me?
Yeah.
It is you.
All right. Yeah, nope, that's a 9.
Oh no, you get whipped off, swirling around, as it then begins to flee the scene. It knows when it is overmatched.
Oh, no, no,
And it
no,
does
no.
not
No,
like
no, no.
You watch as something seems to happen as it twirls and twirls, and it seems like the skin on its back begins to sort of heal itself and cover itself up as it then starts jetting away. Reginald and Duraxis, you have both had your turns used this round. It would be Rathon, but Duraxis has control of you this turn, so we will act on Duraxis's turn. Karhani, you have been flung away from this astral dreadnought.
Yes.
Tell me, what are you gonna do?
Well, I might have been maybe not fully flung away because I should still have the grip on the whip, right?
You have the grip on the whip, but the whip was loosened too. Like the
Okay.
whole thing, as it was doing its barrel rolls, it definitely
Okay.
got rid of everything.
Okay, great. I just wanted to verify that. All right. So I think Karhani might take advantage of the spinning, like the force from the spinning actually, and use the whip one more time to see if she can like get some kind of like purchase, some kind of stability, so she's just not tumbling freely through the astral plane.
So this has happened very quickly. You are more than 100 feet away at this point from the astral dreadnought. It moves incredibly fast.
Then never mind. Okay. So let me rethink everything that I just thought of. Oh, well, you know what? Guess who has a fucking short bow? Actually, here, let me make well, I have sneak attacks. I have 5 sneak attacks. Can I just like burn all 5 of those?
To do what exactly?
To lob 5 arrows into the like soft exposed part of this thing.
I will allow you to
It's like
use
flip 1 arrow, 2, 1 arrow, 3.
I will allow you to use half of all the sneak attacks that you have for a turn to create distractions at one side of the astral dreadnought so that you can then strike a vulnerable point on the other side of the Astral Dreadnought.
Okay. Okay, I got you. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
I'm going to need you to tell me an amazing story about how you get off 6 attacks in one round.
Well, one, Karhani's very dexterous, but she's also very small. So, like, it doesn't take too much. She doesn't have to travel a far distance to load another another arrow in her quiver. So there's that. So she's able to just like lob 1, 2. Yeah, so she's got she 8 points 3 just in quick succession. And then I think finally for actually damaging, she grabs 3 arrows at once.
Ooh.
And then rains a triplet of arrows like a magic missile into the soft fleshy the soft fleshy exposed piece of the Astral Dreadnought while it's distracted on the other side.
So as you lob,
I've been playing a lot of Breath of the
3
Wild.
As you lob 3 arrows into one side of this poor Astral Dreadnought, not doing too much damage, suddenly it turns, exposing its soft underbelly as you release all 3 others. Because you are a rogue, normally when you get sneak attack, it means sort of like a smite.
Yeah.
You can do an extra 1d6 damage. Because you are a rogue and you have these, you may apply your sneak attack to all 3
Hell yeah.
attacks, since they are all happening at once.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Okay, so all right. Let me just hold on. 1d6 plus 4. Yeah, we got it.
Well, it should be. What is your actual sneak attack?
Oh, so it's 6. It's 5d6. So it would be
So it's
6d6.
so 15d6, please.
Ooh.
That's a many.
And then
that's
the
a
short
many
bow
D6.
is 1d6. So that would be 18d6, please.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
That would
See
be
if he
so
crits, too?
satisfying to roll in real life.
Air Genasi,
Oh
No.
my
Air
god.
In
Genasi
real life?
apparently gave me advantage for that
Oh, good.
a while
good.
ago.
Oh, okay.
Well, you may use it later.
Okay.
D&D
saying.
Beyond is D&D Beyond. Pause for a second. Kyle.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
I did
I see
65
why.
Break the
damage.
internet.
Yeah.
Karhani dealt 65 damage.
Yeah, as you do, as one does. All right, fabulous.
I should have just taken like a bunch of fucking. I don't think it would have even gone through my dice roller. Oh my god.
Karhani, as she is pulling her bow back in swift succession 3 times, suddenly recalls how the Astral Dreadnought lives, with every moment being the same moment. And Karhani takes the memory of 3 times when she did crazy damage to somebody, as she was assassinating them from afar, and puts those 3 memories into her bow.
Yes.
And fires them as one at this Astral Dreadnought. You see a huge amount of damage go off. As you hear, I would like you to tell me the 3 people you assassinated originally with those, and what you stole from them when they died.
Ooh, okay. Well, we already knew that I took the last words of the High Priestess of Wealth.
Mm-hmm. You
That,
sure can.
Yeah, so that's her most recent and most significant assassination to date. So that's top of mind. That's But she also has some other dignitaries that she's assassinated and subsequently taken really interesting trinkets from. She has again, the last words of Calaxia. She's got the she's got the look of absolute defeat in the eyes of a governor. And then finally, she's got the sigh of relief. She's got the sigh of relief of a princess who was just looking for a way out.
Emotional damage.
And those are the most. That's what she has in mind as she's.
Tell me, what
Yeah.
were the actual last words of Matron Calaxia?
Kyle, that was 3 months ago. I don't remember.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't remember.
So let me
That's so
know.
long
It's
ago.
up to you.
I thought you actually
Oh.
gave her last words, and I was like, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
He probably did, but that's less important than
I
right
mean,
now.
We can check out the VOD. Everybody, go check out the VOD and let us know just how wrong we are in this next moment, please.
Okay, her last words were, I may be gone, but the spider's eyes are always watching where you least expect it.
As you fire off these 3 shots, you can see in the face of this dreadnought, you see somehow it sighs and gets a look of defeat. And then you see 2 giant red eyes appear on its back. Tell me, Gulch, what are you going to do?
Is it close enough that I could get to like the side of it or in front of it that it's moving away from my allies, or would I need to dash to do that?
So in narrative combat, we don't really consider those things. So you let me know. Again, tell me an amazing story and it can happen.
Because I wanted to like swoop underneath it and use my channel divinity to abjure the extra planar and make it afraid of me so that it has to flee back towards my allies.
Tell me,
Man, eh?
I will. You'll have to make a prayer. You have to tell me another prayer to your god as you are trying to cast this spell. Give me the prayer. Tell me what you say.
This
Anything?
creature's travels are causing too much destruction and they need to end. Basically trying to pray to get Celestian to just like stop its movement.
There's Celestian was in fact one of the gods in the battle that Karhani saw. As you make this prayer, you see, as does everyone else, you see one moment from this battle as Celestian, and all the other gods are battling each other, destroying entire worlds. And then the crystal sphere shatters. The astral dreadnought experiences that horror yet again and immediately turns around and starts trying to flee towards you. And now, Duraxis.
Yeah, I've been waiting. Oh yes. Okay, so it's coming towards us.
It is in a fit of just blind terror.
Okay. There's a couple ways. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Okay. All right, I got it. So Draxus is gonna look at Reginald and Rathon because he's now doing a combo move, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got me and a
This is
monkey
the
and
final
holding a
combo.
big fire
Final
staff.
combo move.
Got
Like,
advantage too.
be like, I have an idea, and he's just gonna send a message to both of them and inform them of the plan. And Duraxis is gonna touch his helmet, and he's gonna teleport all three of them on the underside where the armor is weakest of the dreadnought. And Rathon is gonna raise his hands, and this astral dragon, this gold astral dragon, is going to appear. And as it appears, Reginald is going to shoot out, and this giant tower is going to erupt from the spot he is in. And the dragon is going to grab the tower and jam it up into the belly of the dreadnought.
Can I add something to that?
Yeah, it's Baldur's Tower. And
Right.
ancestral spirit dragon thing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
as you do that, you send me the message and we all do this thing. I use my own force of my mind to change the gravity so that in the area so that way the dreadnought is down. So when this dragon
Yes!
falls Baldur's Tower down into it, it just has all of the force of that gravity directly into it.
Anything you'd like to add, Blizzard?
Oh yes.
Do it.
Oh shoot!
Yes!
I have extra attacks.
Yes,
So
let's fucking
right,
go.
Right before the point of impact, Duraxis is going to shoot the most massive fireball he's ever contrived and have it hit just before the point where it pierces the skin of the elemental or the dreadnought.
Fabulous. Blizzard.
Yeah, so after I summon the dragon and it picks up the tower, I'm going to change my giant flame blade that I have and separate the fire and reshape it to summoning Zizix in a fire elemental state. And I'm going to have Zizix attach itself to the bottom of the tower that's going to
Yes!
slam into it. And as it's gonna go, Zizix is gonna slam with his own force into the bottom of the tower so that it pierces even further into the beast with a loud, fiery explosion. So it looks more like a hammer being propelled through like a machine.
As this is happening, a tower appears on the underside of an astral dreadnought. A dragon appears, hastily slamming this thing into it. There is a moment of resistance as it seems to hit something stone. that is when Zizix appears, pouring all of its magical energy into this stone barrier, melting it just enough that this tower of Galder rips through the astral dreadnought's stomach. Now, for those who don't know, the stomach of an astral dreadnought is actually a demiplane,
What?
where
Oh, what?
Yeah.
all of its previous victims exist.
You've got to be fucking kidding
No
me.
fucking way!
Yo,
That's it, dude.
I had no idea! Holy shit! I was just like, we're gonna stab this thing with a fucking tower.
As this tower shatters the barriers between the astral dreadnought, and as it dies in that moment, suddenly all of the contents of this demiplane come shooting out the top of the tower, obliterating the dragon in front of it, and sending the astral dreadnought careening back out into the astral plane, trailing huge amounts of gold and platinum, of the dead bodies of adventurers, of creatures that it has consumed over its thousands of years of life. They all begin scattering out into the astral sea as you have defeated the dreadnought.
Yes!
Yes!
Beautiful.
Oh my
God.
fucking god.
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
I would like to go over what happened.
Yeah, follow that. That's right.
The
Yeah,
We're
let's
gonna
just
spend the
recap
next
Elder
real quick, you know?
Elementals,
like 4
Elder
weeks.
Elementals, Artifact Whips, freaking planar touchstones, shoving a tower into somebody, like ripping their memories apart. Absolutely. And as you watch this careening away, you see it begin to fade into nothing as its silvery tail seems to absorb it. You have been engaged in this battle long enough that the hags have managed to wake most of the people who, as soon as they were awoken, were told to go wake anyone they could find, exponentially expanding the number of people that they could wake each round. You are the last ones to wake.
I guess so.
You feel yourself being shaken. You open your eyes
No.
and you see right next to you the body of the astral dreadnought, a thing never seen in the multiverse before. The physical body, dead, lies before you. The look of defeat still in its eye.
it's one eye.
The light of Lolth's eyes still glowing on its back.
Do we recognize it as Lol size? Does Jiraxis recognize it as Lol size?
Absolutely.
Why does
Yes,
it
you
always have to
know.
be? Everything has to be associated with that bitch.
What?
You see those
As you
eyes?
say that, the flesh begins to move. You hear the words echoing around you. Lolth's eyes will always be upon you. Lolth's eyes, Lolth's eyes, Lol's eyes, and then it changes. And her hands will be at your throat.
Drax is
He does.
yeah. He also has like 5 hit points, so he's already not doing good. He can't hold it back.
Reginald just pissed at the person that woke him up, like, what have you done? There were so many secrets. Just...
You watch as the eyes seem to get brighter. You watch the skin crawling. And you see the back of this astral dreadnought erupt in a fountain of spiders. You see a hand emerge, and then another. And you see the face of Matron Calaxia rise from the back of the dreadnought. She seems to rise a bit too much, and you realize she doesn't just have 2 legs anymore. She's got 8.
I knew this was fucking coming. You told me about this. Oh, my God.
She has been given the true gift of Lolth. She is now a Drider, a priestess of unparalleled power. She looks down at all of you and simply says, "Your little war is so precious and creating so much chaos up here. I can't believe you never thought to look down there and see the beautiful chaos that's been wrought because of what you have done. Soon, the balance of power in the lower planes will shift. And we have you to thank." And she will disappear, leaving behind an image that begins to move. One side you see the 9 hells, the layer of Malbolge, cold and dark. You see the infinite layers of the abyss, and you see the gray wastes of Hades between them. An army of spiders, Yolgoloths, Driders, march across the gray wastes and into Malbolge. You see a nest set up, webs growing everywhere. And as the chaos enters a land of order, you see the webs to Lolth's original realm strengthen. You watch as Lolth's invasion creates enough chaos to drag the 9 hells closer to Limbo and crush the gray wastes of Hades between the two, releasing enough chaos to shatter the multiverse. You hear an echo. Thank you again. And with that, we will end our session.
Oh. Good God.
Draxus, yeah,
Jesus.
some weird friends, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're not my friends. They're like my arch nemesis and
Yeah,
enemies.
yeah, no, they're terrible.
And my abuser.
Oh,
Well, seems like you guys pissed off the wrong people.
That's right.
Nice meeting
Everybody's
you. I'm gonna.
pissed
She's
off.
dead.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Kev. This is fine. This. Sitting in the fire. This is fine. There's. First, I would like to know, what were your favorite moments? Hey, Lando, what was your favorite moment from today?
Good God. Oh man, there were so many. I like. Okay, honestly, I like that. I thought that the hags just dipped out. So we're like, oh fuck this, and just abandoned everybody.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's a lot of cool things, but I just was so caught off guard by that I didn't really understand what actually was going on, and I thought that was super funny. They're just like all sad, and then like, actually, fuck this, and just leave. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
Bye.
Or they were just killing
I
people.
thought-
I couldn't figure it out.
I loved that chat for a minute thought that they'd all committed suicide.
That's
Right.
that's kind of what I
They
thought
all
too.
just killed themselves.
Yeah,
They're just like, no.
they're
no.
like, ah,
No.
okay.
They were
I
like,
was like,
we must pay for our sins,
Yeah.
and then just
we're like, no.
Amber, what was your favorite moment so we can let you go?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I just love how everyone became a fucking demigod. Like everyone said, you know what? Come with me and we'll be in a world of fucking crazy imagination. So
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of everyone embracing their best demigod life.
That's right. That's right. I love it. Thank you so much for being here, Amber. Yay, we love you. What about
y'all
you,
too.
Gulch?
Mwah.
I think I have to say that my favorite moment was the big combo attack. That was great.
Yeah, that was
I loved
delightful. That made me
was
very
just-
happy. Yeah, I was very happy with that.
it just let everyone be just as absurd as they wanted to be.
Oh yes, we
Oh, that-
love
that-
absurd here.
That's honestly why the narrative combat is so much more exciting and fun than like regular. Like, I honestly be like, oh, we're doing regular combat.
Oh, it's fine. And that can be super fun too.
No, it totally can.
You know, but I love my narrative combat. Yes. What about you, Reginald? What was your favorite
Oh.
moment?
I mean, come on. Just getting to pull together two of the other people. I wish it was everybody, honestly, because that was just
Right.
so much
It had been a
fun.
Voltron
It
moment.
was so good. I definitely had to look at your guys' character sheets to see what was even within the realm of possibility.
I was racking my brain trying to come up with some way to add to that, and
Right.
couldn't think of anything.
And what about you, Rathan? What was your
Oh.
favorite?
100% the moment Duraxis started to build up on the combo, because it was really his interaction that started it. And that was just really, really exciting. It's either that or Karhani giving a spectral tether to
Yeah.
Now that was amazing.
that was
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
I was like, there
That was
you
mind-blowing.
go. There. Do something that's never been done before, sweetie.
Absolutely mind-blowing.
Dude.
Those two were
There's-
just
Yeah, I loved it. And thank you all for being here today. Thank you, everyone in chat. We are going to go raid a delightful member of our stream team, the Rolling Together stream team. We're going to go raid Carney Sideshow, who is doing some misty steps in the Feywild right now, which is delightful. Very excited about that. But first, I would like to let you all know this glorious Kickstarter started today. Please head over there, go get you a copy of it. It is from Awfully Queer Heroes, another member of our stream team, called Adventures in ADHD, which is actually an educational, it is a super fun, first of all, adventure, but an educational adventure that literally teaches people what it's like to have ADHD. It is absolutely amazing. I love this project. It means so much to me that people are spending their time and their energy to create things that help other people have empathy and understanding about what people are going through on a regular basis. And that it's super fun anyway.
Yeah, as someone with ADHD, I think it's like one of the coolest projects you could think to come up with. Like I think it's just so cool.
Absolutely. And
So
they
cool.
are currently, they've been live for, I want to say about like 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. And they are they're only $600 away from their goal
That's
right
amazing.
now
That's amazing.
of like $4,000.
That's so good.
So jump on that train. And I know that they have some fabulous, like, only in the first 6 hour deals that they're doing. So jump over there, go do the things, be fabulous, support the creators who are helping to make this space better and supporting other people with neurodivergencies. So yes, thank you again for being here and listening to us tell crazy fucking stories about what's going on. And now it's time to head over to Carney Sideshow. Remember, when we raid into somebody, we let them know what we're bringing to the potluck. So I am going to be bringing an Astral Dreadnought imp kebab, I think is what I'm going to bring. Bunch of Astral Dreadnought imps on a spike.